I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
And your name is very fascinating. How do you pronounce it? Say it again.
Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin.
Like Kev in.
I think I got it. Kevin.
Kev in.
We will get it. Don't worry. And your name is very fascinating. How do you pronounce it? Say it again.
Kevin. Kevin.
Kevin.
Like Kev in.
I think I got it. Kevin.
Kev in.
We will get it. Don't worry.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
We are going to turn the whole country upside down. One by one.
Well, how will you do it?
Well, we will die and they will bury us.
Before I go on, let me postulate from the Frantz Fanonian dictum, which stipulates that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. The overbearing intervention of the state government had further exacerbated oporombium and amounting to sadomasochisms. Acrimony and chaos in our community. It was a contumelious stratagem by political jobbers to siphon monies. We suffer what we call political axivia neonantorum. Conclusively, we are a microcosm of the issues in the Niger Delta in the macrocosm. Today, we as a people are stating, voxe populi, voxe Dei. Before I go on, let me postulate from the Frantz Fanonian dictum, which stipulates that the dialectics of reconciling two conflicting ideas is the algebra of revolution. The overbearing intervention of the state government had further exacerbated oporombium and amounting to sadomasochisms. Acrimony and chaos in our community. It was a contumelious stratagem by political jobbers to siphon monies. We suffer what we call political axivia neonantorum. Conclusively, we are a microcosm of the issues in the Niger Delta in the macrocosm. Today, we as a people are stating, Voxe Populi, Voxe Dei.
I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
It is a say ya waje nkuko emako guhwe. Eti German president iba nkuko birine tene nkuko ebe suatete nipa owe eti aye. Yesu ura residents who are regional minister te nkuko na ena wamu eye ewo regional minister atoye enkukwe na enkukwe na ena wamu
mwa se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den eman se wani kuma kokoda se wo hwe na wani nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho baye den eman.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. It's exactly 3:26 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 8:26 in Ghana. We're live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. We're live on TV. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on TikTok, I think so. You can watch this show live tonight on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV. Loud Silence TV on Multi TV tonight. We are live. We're also live on Facebook. We have two very strong platforms on Facebook streaming this show live. Loud Silence TV on Facebook and also With All Due Respect page on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube. Our YouTube name, our official YouTube name, our handle is Loud Silence TV. Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We have our own radio app. If you have any Android device, you can go to the Google Play Store on your device and then download Loud Silence Radio. You will get us live tonight. You can listen to me live right now. You also have an Apple device. Go to the App Store and download Loud Silence Radio. You get this show live. We are streaming across the world. All platforms are blazing tonight. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. My producers are called The Ghost Team. Tonight is about Ghana. Tonight is about the issues. We are here to break down the issues to the simplest form for you to have a clear understanding of what is happening around you, especially in Ghana. Tonight's show, we will be delving into so many issues. Yesterday, we started exposing the special prosecutor concerning the NPA scandal. We did the first part yesterday. Today, we will be doing the second part. It's going to be quite short. It's got to do with the findings and also the recommendations. We will be reading the findings and recommendations. Then we'll point out why the OSP decided to ignore or decided not to prosecute some very important personalities in this matter. That's the main reason why we are back today to complete yesterday's episode on the OSP. Mustafa Hamid is in the news again tonight. Perry Okujato is also in the news. And the gentleman who is in the center of the whole conversation is also in the news. So tonight, we will be finishing up with the NPA scandal, the OSP's investigations, the official documents that we released yesterday. We will be adding more documents today. Now, I want you to know something. After this NPA expose, we have another expose coming up. I told you guys yesterday that our job here is to make sure we delve into the issues, expose people who are taking advantage of the country. You as a taxpayer, you need somebody to be guiding you, explaining and making you understand how your taxes are being used. My job here is simple. My producers are called the Ghost Team. They make sure every single day the facts are ready for me to present to you. We are live across the world tonight. As you can see on the screen, we want the Mano Mano debate. The NPP will be electing their flag bearer come January. And as a ritual, we all know that Mahmoud Bawumia, the debate raccoon, the debate champiano, El Capitano, when it comes to debate, we are saying, or we are pleading with the NPP, we are pleading with Honorable Ken Ejapong. You know, this is the first time I'm calling Ken Ejapong Honorable. We are pleading with my own friend Kennedy Ejapong, Kobina Ejapong, Brian Echampong, Amano Mahamudu, and also Kentry, that we need a debate. We need debate. If you're not going to give us the proxy, if you're not going to cancel the proxy, then give us the debate. Amano, we want the debate.
I am looking forward to a debate with John Mahama on the economy, on the country, on the governance. But I'm afraid that he's running away from a debate, isn't it? His people say he doesn't want to debate, but he doesn't want to debate because he knows I will expose the emptiness of his policies. He says he has a 24-hour economy that he cannot explain. It's as empty as an empty barrel. He cannot explain it. None of his people can explain it. They say they will be exporting lions and elephants. But when we meet mano a mano, when we meet mano a mano, we can debate. And when we meet mano a mano, we can debate. And the country will see where our policies lie. When we meet mano a mano, we can debate. And the country will see where our policies lie.
We are waiting for a debate. We will discuss that. We will get to that point. When we get to the bleach, we will close the bleach. This is a conversation we will have tonight. Amano. We want debate. The NPP aspirants, we want debate. Kobina Ejapong has come out clearly to say that he's ready and he's demanding for a debate. We expect Amano. Daddy, Bawumia Babeno. We are expecting Abenura to also come out boldly, come out with his makeup artist wife to tell us they also want a debate. Kennedy Ejapong needs to come out and tell us he also needs a debate. And also Kentry. When we get there, we will discuss this today. But before that, I just want to say thank you to every single person ode we fidi atoha Kevin Taylor nie ebia watemen kan kofo didi matem kofo kan sam kire me ebia honhu me da yo kofo bebre omo social media so omo pese me bo mu din keke na sebio omo be nipa na sebio nkofo ti omo nka, but I'm not going to do it because I am bigger. that is the beauty about Kevin Taylor. Everybody wants Kevin Taylor to mention their name, and it's becoming something like, you see, I know I just say Ghana no oba on social media oba say El Capitano ebo udin etutum hu nkofo no mu tietie mu ebi mu kem. I will not mention your name. Build your own platform. Menye baby one district, one blogger. Me ana matume create adwuma ma Europe for America for omomo the UK ni ade me menti nipa bebre ende omo your bloggers minti nipa bebre ebi platforms omo didi matem one district, one blogger na me nam de bae me na me create adwuma Europeans here, Ghana from to Europe, you 2 hours a day, yeah, omunya 40 hours in way. Mia, kobo 3 hours ba, no matter bonkum, no be a Facebook Live. You need Kevin Taylor, tell na Kevin Boy Ding, near Quenska crack, near Fintia rent. Me Mashenko for Mashaboges. Me Meshabogeso. And Okabru Chinas a bogus and be no cratch Kevin Taylor and T and a month with rent. Because one book Kevin Taylor dia, Obiamba blog so, Obiamba YouTube so, Obiamba channel or TikTok, Obiamba so. Go on TikTok and see the number of bloggers omudi midin a page. Go on YouTube, bebre. Inti amano. one district, one blog, and I am then I could for you to my no internet and so. Into you know ha, there's a odo, any Bibiana Kevin Taylor at Diaba. I know Obia Eshe, and the funny thing is, Osarano pa ultimate news or gun in but we all say Kevin Benyum Brana Metidi Okonasi. That is the power of integrity, credibility. That is the hallmark that we carry. On sa ultimate news in a man for to judge TV so Jimmy Omohua or said Dabi. And you remember Kevin Taylor. And the Okwaya Mamenom, yes, sisters, no, yeah, aunties, no, Yenianom, Omunina, sorry, Kevin Taylor, yeah, Kevin Taylor, who say, Kevin Taylor say, integrity and consistency. It is a way na sadia na ubede degu. And that is why we are here tonight. And then you bring so many people on YouTube watching me tonight. It's exactly 3:34 p.m. US East Coast. We have been on air for 18 minutes. On YouTube, we have over 2,500 people watching us live. On Facebook, we are blazing. On other platforms, we are good. On TV, on Loud Silence TV, on Multi TV, we are doing 4.6 million eyeballs. All the way in Ghana, West Africa. We are in 22 African countries. We are doing great numbers all over the place. And we control with credibility and facts. Enyumbre, Yasaba Bima, Yebi Jansemu, Ama Ghana for Ehundieko. Good evening to Rashmel. Matisse, also today is your birthday. I hope you are the right person, Rashmel. Good evening to you. Good evening to Eye Orlando on YouTube. Tanyema. I think I got it right. That's your name. Thank you very much. Also, good evening to Ambitious. Good evening to Aye. I'm seeing weird names today on this platform on YouTube tonight. What's going on? Did YouTube change their format? Mr. P, Mr. S. Let me see what's going on YouTube. I'm seeing weird names on YouTube tonight. Okay, I can see them on this side. I think on YouTube itself, it's weird, but I think I can pick it on this system. Mr. P, it's okay. On Facebook, I can see Edmondo Adjoa Maranyo is live on Facebook tonight. Thank you very much, Adjoa Maranyo tonight. Obidisa Veronica is watching me on YouTube. No, on Facebook, Mas Babatu is live. Tete Matthias is watching me live. Matilda is live on YouTube. John Kojo is live on YouTube this evening. John Kojo, yes, and also Aisha Ali is live on YouTube. Louise Sparkless is live on Facebook. The Z is Kofi is live on Facebook. Kwame317 is live on YouTube this evening. Right now on YouTube. So Michael Lawrence Pinto is watching me. Katri Philip is live this evening. Nana is live on Facebook. On YouTube, I can see Mickey F live on YouTube this evening. Also, Lionel Jones is watching me this evening. So many people on Facebook and YouTube tonight watching me. I really appreciate you guys. I really appreciate you being here tonight. This is the platform also because today we will have a little bit of time to acknowledge our sponsors of the show. This show is sponsored by Ghanaians, and I really want to say thank you very much for sponsoring this platform, your support, your encouragement every single day, being on air. Those watching me on TV, so many people watching me on TV in Ghana, in Nigeria, in Liberia. We are in 22 countries in Africa. So many people watching this platform. There are some people we always have to be careful about, and these are young people who are dangerous criminals. Ghana, we are Ghanaian. The first person I want to introduce to you. So we are Ghanaian. I was the piano. Oko baby now who sani pana osho huye pan eni ye freno. Eye Daniel Adomako. Daniel Adomako nkofo friend say Obama Pokuasi. He has been arrested by Ghana Police Service. Menoka say ojina court ano or a criminal. He's a criminal or one of those guys Ghana Police Service ekochi na ye check in no na o display eye akonde ewudie sekan etuo bomb wachechire ni nyina de akosie say opese odikodi nipa ewu ekunipa. This gentleman is a dangerous human being. The government of Ghana is prosecuting this guy. He's actually in court. And the probabilities of a jail are very, very high. The dean edit Daniel Adomako. Nipeni bi Ghana, our friend say Obama Pokuasi. This is him. That is his face. He's a hardened criminal. If you live in any of these West African countries, if you're having any business dealings with him, whether in Europe, America, Asia, whoever you are, be careful about such a gentleman. He has a case with the government. This gentleman sells deadly weapons. basically, what he does is he buys these illegal weapons, hoard them, comes on social media to display them, that if somebody needs weapons to go kill, go murder, go rob, go do something very evil, he basically availed himself for people to come buy from him. The Ghana Police Service, which is led by men with integrity and people who want to protect the integrity and security of this country, democracy of this country, they went in and arrested this criminal. Look at him very well. His name is Daniel Adomako. They call him Sir Obama, a hardened weapon dealer who lives in Ghana. He says he's a lab technician. He's a liar. This is a young man who has been roaming the streets of Ghana, lying to people, selling illegal weapons. He's a criminal who basically operates from everywhere. So what I want to tell you is, anywhere you come across this gentleman called Sir Obama, his real name is Daniel Adomako. The U.S. Embassy, you are watching, the UK Embassy, all the embassies in Ghana. This guy, as we speak now, the Ghana government is with him, prosecuting him, the Ghana Police Service, because he is a hardened criminal. So we should take notice of such people. They are dangerous. They can do anything at any time. Thank you. The second criminal we want to talk about is called Prince Ofori. His colleagues who are in the criminal cartel group, they call him Fanti Comedy. This is another criminal who at a point came together with his fellow criminals to plot against the president of the Republic of Ghana. This young man and his colleagues said that they were planning to murder the president and his wife. This young man, a very deep sickle cell, with all due respect to sickle cell patients, this guy is an unhealthy creature who basically is not mentally sound. He behaves in a weird manner. If you live in a house with this guy or you live in a neighborhood with this guy, you need to be very careful. This is a guy who can murder any child, who can murder any elderly person. This is a guy who can kill and laugh about it. He came on social media openly to tell the world that he wants to murder the president and also murder the wife of the president of the Republic of Ghana. These are dangerous characters that we are not supposed to entertain in Ghana. In fact, when this young man was arrested and the laws of the land were applied to make sure this guy is prosecuted, the former vice president of the Republic of Ghana and his wife, Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, and his wife, the slay queen, Samira Bawumia, they actually went into their own account, took out money, and made sure that this gentleman is basically bailed. Now, this man went on radio to tell the whole world that when he was in prison, when he was being held, when he was being kept in jail, so that he would not hurt more people or kill other people, the former vice president, Mahamudu Bawumia, called him and told him that he's in support of his actions and that if he wants to kill the president and the president's wife, he, Mahamudu Bawumia, and his slay queen wife are in support and that they will do everything possible to get them out of jail. And that is on record. So such people, his real name is Prince Ofori, aka Fanti Comedy. These are dangerous individuals. We mu omukunipa. We ni abrantia sebio empempensobi oni ni pebi ebo omutimbetna eye internet so intintan kese e wiase okasa eko bebia no e ka kire wiase nyina se ono ene ne nyonkofo omunya akwanya omubeku president Mahama etwa ne yiriti abrantie we ye fa ne Prince Ofori adwumadi a obedi o internet so a one ne nyonkofo mo ye MPP fo bedi ya na omubo etrimupɔ so omubeku president of Ghana no eno enema police fo ekoche no a ende oni police fo ewo court a ye di na asem sa one ne timantem na ohuna nadwo se okwa pe bibi sha ohune bo ho ban ebi se nipa we otumi ku nipa waka kire ewiase amanse nyina se ono de nipa kum ayade bi a opɛ okunipa ema political party abrantie we ebo de trimupo se obeku president Mahama ene ne yire no eye president eye Mahama ne yire omu ye mu hie omu yie nanso eye former president vice president of Ghana aye frɛ no Mahamudu Bawumia one ne yire eye Samere a oye Fulani omu bo mu trimupo se abrantie we bedi dwuma na ma omu de a anka omu ni beso nti ema Bawumia efrɛ abrantie we ewo sales eka kire de se dwumadi a mudi a mo betena internet so se mo beku president Mahama ne yire no ono Mahamudu Bawumia ene ne yire slay queen Samere de omo soso so na eye omo de sɛ mmranteɛ wei ne mmabaawa aka ɔmo tira bom so ɔmo bɛku Mahama ne yere. Na deɛ ɛma asɛm no mu ɛyɛ werɛm atwa eyiem ne sɛ abranteɛ wei ɛwɔ jail na Ghanafoɔ yɛdwindwene a yɛnya ayamhyehyeɛ a yɛkasa sɛ ɛyɛ dan ɛna mmranteɛ a ɔmo si so etimɔdin ne awudi abɔ ɔmo tirim saa politics na ɛsɛ yɛ mmranteɛ yi ana that time na yɛkasa no na Mahamudu Bawumia ne yere Samere afrɛ abranteɛ wei ɛwɔ telephone so ɛwɔ prison cells ɛka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo taa ɔmo kyi Juma di ombeso mu di no omu di oma home omu di omu sika omu di omu nyansa nyina eta omu chi na omu nkoso no omu nye ema Mahamudu Bawumia ne MPP for abrayiwa bia yefro no Akosua Menu a opese okodi eye MP ewa Adenta Mahamudu Bawumia esuma Akosua Menu ene ne MPP for kofa sika ebe yi abrantie wi efri eye jail say omu enipa no so opese oku president a Akosua Menu mu nyina se omu gitum omu pene so nti ade anche omu se Akosua Menu na hwini se bini no mu gina cells wo eye demonstration sankofo we nyina person ba parliament na omo bedi Ghana so nipa omo so ewudie so obi disa Akosua Menu abayiwa politics ye manu be mu se one eye den one MPP ni pagiri ba de kotwem eye mpena eno owufa mu mpena wo ena mani ba politics mu oba politics mu na osoasoa eye den Rebecca Ekufuado bag enti saa nipa bi sei no omadwene mu pot se Akosua Menu no yenku obi na sebio ema tumi embra MPP ho enti eno ena ba hu se sankofo we nipa bi a omo ye ewudifo a ewo se ye hwe omo yie na ewudifo no mu ba koso enie ye frɛ no Abew ya yira Abew abayiwa we so no oka eye mmranti a omo bo omo timu pose omo beku president Mahama ne yere na abayiwa we ye se oya nwunani na dia ya ehwem wom ne se ono ankasa wagye atomo TV se wawe ne maame nan maame no kase ne maame ankasa yetwa ne nan abayiwa we enam Ghana ha ena one eye fanti comedy mu ebo mu tirimu po internet se ekwan bia ono eye oba te se eye Lordina Mahama no obefa so etwa Lordina Mahama ti ekuno ama na kuma ato ne yemefri so eye MPP ni no saa de we na abayiwa we de nam ne nufu te se kenten ne ho nyenyenyan kankankan se condensed milk otena internet so ekeka nsam ema Ghana police ekoche na ende me no ka sei ogina court a oyi ne ho ano na onyankopon pebone abrayiwa we de eden obekom na oni agrada akobo so ewo eye Ghana jail na de abrayiwa we eye nyina ne se oka kire MPP for se ono de so omo pese omo ku Mahama anaso omo ku ne yire a omo mfanfa ne so ekwan bia so obefa so bia obeben eye Lordina Mahama we twa ne ti se she obeye enti abayiwa we police for ekofa no se dwumadie ene nsama waka no omra court na ombeyi ne ho ano abayiwa we yefra no Yayira Abew ono so ye wudini a one ne timantem a oso hwe ne ye mbema na moye medi meye mefa no we ne hu bondie one ne kasa enche no wodi wechi enso ye wudini wanhwa a weni nte na wo sikan afa osika enti monhwe mo hu ye mbema na medi wo mo so we de mehia ne nufu dɔɔso sɛ preko we de ne nutu teterebedo monhwɛ entum hofo ya friend Yayira Abew ono so eka ewudifo a ende omugina court a omo ene aban edi ya ginam we with all the respect extended version 2 seconds Yeta. I saw for from hey Kevin. Now a video they go find where can we then send the brem share. So who penny Kevin where they share the video. Who so for Rebecca just share the video. Who so for penny no Mema go for video abana me bo ama ewiasefo ye ni agye ye ho mo na mo so ko heaven mo nko na mema bo me de video abana me ni ewiasefo ye feel video no o so for text me say and Kevin share me share on kan James me share John 3:16 and answer Leviticus chapter 33 verse 13 o so for no frame me a text o ya me de wuni be kire so for o ya mema Ghana fo nyine hu din o ya me de be kire mema wasorofo hu say o se me share video no ai so for o text me against Kevin share oni mo hwe nim sofo no oni ai me ba be kire mo me gu ani ma se wo sofo pa o me gu o say share sofo o say Kevin share the video sofo wo catch him say me share the video. All right, it's exactly 3:49 p.m. in Ghana no about a year 8:49. Every single person is here obia ehwe show we because aha ena no kren wo we have people around the world e dey na ekoso Ghana mente ya nipa bi ekikansem team stay with me we have been on air for 33 minutes we've been on air for 33 minutes we're still blazing while we show social media na TV so nipa 13 62 120 hwe ni jai obenya bp ubewu jai na behwe me emfaso ni so oti social media sisi a ye show na se nipa 120 na hwe nipa 18 nipa 32 ni nyina jai enko be bia bra behwe me me start show 30 minutes ni YouTube almost 4,000 ya numbers na hia me mpo entina ya me nka ho asem no but me mpese obewu entimu amwo social media sisi a ma me ko social media na me ko hwe mo ye show no munjai mabom bebu munjai unyan obi anhwe we ye hemfa we na nka mbese be kan enzo ka sisi abeda na asem foforo we am yagasa TV station GH1 omu ye show ni patre na hwe jaye bola GH1 for ye show ni patre pe na hwe iti munja na atete be nsɛmtsuni uti TV so ye show anadwi na ni patre na hwe na mame ko hwe business mame hu omom ye live ni nyina ya hwe de obi a chese omom ye live ni nyina no nipa 10 nipa 13 uda hu ye live na ye den u ye live no ubewu wa koma beti jai na kofie na kohwe Kevin Taylor inti mo wa wonya below 100 bia obi ahwe obi jai. I'm streaming on about 17 platforms. Platform bien wa less than 500 inti so we show sisi ana say nipa 3 nipa 10 nipa 15 Mr. B Mr. what are the live shows running right now on social media mami hwe omo mo Facebook ne just say I na me ana ha me inti na me kan an inti say we show sisi ana nipa mo hwe mu 2000 jai catch your boss say yeah mo nkoda this is waste of time inti why be na live we ye miame call for Joy News for and so air live right Joy News for your live pa nipa 16 Joy also your live nipa 16 na show mo me se mu nyina mo pon emfaso ni mo so bi obi anhwe nipa 16 mo ka so o mo hwe no TV so boa na obi gina kejeti o hwe Joy News o TV so o bodam obi te ba sim sisi o hwe Joy News o TV so munjai nipa 16 u ye show ye tua mo ka o TV so Joy News ye tua mo ka o TV so na u ye show anadwi prime time 8:52 na 8:52 nipa 15 na show ene mo hwe ne o boy inti munjai na mo kofie na mo ha mo okay so people are watching on their TVs o boa ye nyina e TV ni bi mo boa obi ahwe no TV so inti ma Joy ewie GBC abakura me chew na GTV o na nya GH1 o GTV no more 7 no sorry nya GH1 GTV 7 the nation of the station of the nation major license TV license and we tia nipa 10 about 10 make it executive directors board chairman no and ne yere almost hwe abadipa 9 board chairman ne yere abadipa 11 nipa 11 omo watchman no so start hwe and isi abadipa 9 watchman no so dim the data abadipa 9 omda wujina 9 board chairman ne yere hwe GTV omo dipa 9 per live show and why be GTV 9 live show inti GTV CEO no girl na secretary no ho no about 10 omaka kire canteen for no ma me no ho no so metro no so and so the data inti GTV nipa 10 mo disturb ya TV license mo bodam ye dia. All right, now why be on the live ye show bia ye beti obi ato because phobia de bra obi o live bia fa ne de bra ne kan kire Ghana for na munjai na mo disturb ye. All right, now Let's take our business. Asempa 27. Asempa for 27. Messiah, give me the link. Let me find Ghana for Asempa for Nipa 27. Adeng. Internet Hamwana. Asempa Nipa 27. It's mutua light bill. Mumuti radio. Mutimunyeska. Messiah, get me the link and let me show you to them. Messiah radio Mindia HRD. Asempa Nipa 27. Nipa 27. Hey. 91% into Mungu TV the Mungu station Makacha mu say shows ni nyina mun change time no. Mun change time no. Mun nyina mun start show no ntem by 8 no apon. Wa we show 8 o'clock bia no. We show ni begu. Ya catch them from Titi. Asempa for link na ba. Man fan chem Asempa. Me team is fan chem here Asempa. Nipa mo hwe. Nipa 34. Nipa 34 na here Asempa. The whole world, the Nipa 34. Mundum radio no kodai. Mundum ni na mon kodai. Now, edi emfaso na mubenya osade we so. Metro TV. Mr. P, Metro TV. Yeah, here be hey, more 5 minutes when I start the show no. 5 minutes more. Yes, say 5 minutes no. Mr. S, get me Metro TV. Obia ebeka obia de. Aye. Omu nyina say send 400. Obia to me eh. Mo down TV no so mo yeden. All right, let's take our business. And now I want to speak on this, and Mr. Tika Hwasebna and saying I am back to the issue again, and it's got to do with the GRA boss, Mr. Anthony Sapon. Martina, respectfully, I catch Mr. Sapon say he needs to do the right thing. The GRA boss is proving say, ampa in some making say he is getting so interested in corruption, it is getting to that point, Obia Jidiba. I told Ghanaians the last time, and Bettina has said, the finance minister, only the GRA boss, they are covering up one custom officer. From the beginning of the year, a letter was sent out to this custom officer to leave, to be transferred to Eye Koforudia. And that custom officer, Nidin Eddie Augustine Edubofo. This GRA boss, we thought he had integrity. We thought to say, Oyenipebia, he was bringing a new face to this office he was going to occupy. Now, it is beginning to look like this GRA boss and the finance minister, they have some motive. They say, omu drain the Ghana port. They have intention, say, omu pe a kwine biso, na krono ne ketashishena, we all fought against. Say a year your port, your harbors, the Ghana Revenue Authority. And what's say a transparent? You know, this man, Mr. Anthony, a year Sapon, he is nobody you bet to trust it for now. I gave him all the respect to say that gentleman called Augustine Edubofo, and we all know Augustine Edubofo as a custom officer. Only this is Augustine Edubofo. This guy, Oba Ghana a year customs mua, custom officer. Now, who wants some allegations of car theft, stolen vehicles from the port? La Bianca issue whereby this man called Augustine Edubofo was an integral person in that investigation. Go and pick the OSP report. This man is not supposed to come close to the headquarters or the main office of the Ghana Revenue Authority or Customs. And I've said it continuously, that the finance minister, Mr. Atoforsen, and the GRA boss, they are the ones who are fueling this guy to come back to the headquarters to do damage to Ghanaians. And it is beginning to look like, say, Mr. Atoforsen, the finance minister, and Mr. Anthony Sapon, the GRA boss, they have employed this guy to be doing a lot of damage. Now, make damage. Akwawe Emra Embobo Krono, Mr. Tika Akwawe Asem, he was moved from a Tema Port, and they brought him to the headquarters of GRA, gave him a desk without any title. And that was what Mr. Anthony Sapon did. Mr. Anthony Sapon is showing glimpses of somebody who wants to be corrupt forever. We thought to say, oh, the integrity be ebeka GRA. We thought to say, oh, Bano, you were going to change the face of GRA. But it is looking like you and the finance minister, you have come together to make sure, say, the corruption we want to fight at the port, The same people who helped Gabriel Chedakumo, the same people who helped the Ekufuado regime to steal from us, people using a certain strategy to steal from us through the port, using some custom officials. You, the GRA boss, Mr. Anthony Sapon, and Atoforsin, you want that regime to continue. That is why you are protecting this man. This man is not supposed to be at the port. The reason why I make Kacham say he's not supposed to be at the port, and I say, why do you transfer this guy to Koforidua and in less than a week you bring him back to Accra? Why? Watina Accra, Watina Port war over 15 to 16 years. You want to tell the other custom officials no more to say, without this Edubofo guy, nobody can work? Is he the only person who has to work in Accra? What is so unique about this guy? You, Mr. Anthony Sapon and Atoforsin, you don't want this guy to be transferred to Koforidua. I am not calling you people to sack him. I am saying transfer him from Accra because you already gave him a transfer letter. Who told you people to bring him back to Accra? The person who instructed you people to instruct this guy to come to Accra, I am telling that person that you too, you Atoforsin and you Anthony Sapon, you guys are the ones who are basically creating or now building or encouraging what Ekufuado did. You are encouraging it because if you are not encouraging it, meaning by this time, what is he still doing in the headquarters? For you, Mr. Anthony Sapon, to even be covering this guy, shielding this guy at the headquarters, without any official title, and the cover, it means you, Mr. Anthony Sapon, you cannot be trusted to fight corruption. You, Mr. Anthony Sapon, I personally texted your phone number. Check. I have sent you a text that Mr. Edubofo needs to be kicked out of that place. He needs to go back to Koforidua because Edubofo is not bigger than any custom officer. Edubofo is not bigger. So what is so interesting about Edubofo? You, Anthony Sapon, you cannot let him leave Accra. Or he's doing some job for you at the long room. Or he's at the port soliciting some funds for you and the finance minister. Unless you people want us to believe that. Atoforsin, I know you don't like me and I don't give a heck, but stay away from these kind of things. I will say it. You Atoforsin, with all due respect to you, you are the finance minister. You don't like me. I don't care. When you do a good job, I will tell you you've done a good job. When it comes to the economy, the budget you just read, solid, perfect budget. Everybody's happy about the way you are managing the economy. But this kind of life you want to join, I am telling you, step away. This kind of life, the same life Ofuriata ebo abraba obo iri binitin and Ofuriata onama burucho dumi mafie. Anything and Ofuriata adani fugitive. Anything and Ofuriata wadani kromfua oni baby te. This is the same thing Ofuriata did. Do not involve yourself in these kinds of things unless you want to be corrupt. I am not saying you are corrupt, but from what I am seeing from this Mr. Anthony Sapon, still keeping Edubofo who has already been transferred. What actually ignited Edubofo's retransfer to Accra? Who in fact was the person on your necks to bring him back? If there was nobody on your necks, Edubofo will be sent back to Koforidua. Because Edubofo Ghana Nyanedia, Edubofo was so much dent on him. We are trying to clean the system, we are trying to reset. And if people think that resetting is going to be only about some people there, then you are getting it wrong. The reset is going to start from you, this government. Because the president has said that he is going to make sure the reset starts from his own government. And we are going to help the president reset this nation. I'm not going to sit down and because I like the ideologies, vision, and the leadership qualities of John Mahama, I won't sit there for people like you to start running the government down. No. Mr. Anthony Sapon, tomorrow I will send you another text. In fact, I am on air. I will send you a text now. Me. Ejuma we am yentina minin namfo no. Ejuma we am yenti. Minin damfo. Anthony Sapon. Let me send you a text. Mr. Sapon. It's Kevin Taylor. I'm live on air. And I want Mr. Augustine before sent back to Koforidua. Me ejuma we ntimi ni namfo sa o. Dabi. Me pen namfo. I am on air. Call him. Ochna by this time, say Anthony Sapon. Say this guy called Edubofo. Say yen free headquarters and call back to Koforidua. I will put your phone number on TV and tell the ordinary Ghanaian, the taxpayer, to call you. And then I'll put the finance minister's number on air. And I'll tell Ghanaians to call you people and question you why this guy, why should we still have this guy lingering around at Tema, at the headquarters of GRA? Why should we still have this guy? Credibility this guy, aggrieved customs officer, filed petition for Augustine Edubofo to be probed over corruption thievery at Tema Port. You are still keeping this guy in Accra. Why? Edubofo needs to leave the GRA office. He needs to leave Accra. He needs to go to Koforidua. I don't just pick things. I have a reason for saying, if we say we want to protect the Mahama administration, we are going to protect the administration to the core. And Mimaka, it does not matter what you say about John Mahama. Say me echo. Say me chem. Na John Mahama tidaibim. Na John Mahama edim atem kra. I will still protect his government and protect the wisdom in his head. And to me, I don't care how you feel. I don't care your relationship with the president, how close you are to the president. Udin Kwasiasama, I will let you know. And I have said this and I've set the standard. And I have principle I work with. I don't care how close you are to the president. Makacham said, I worship the intelligence, the vision in the president's head. The reason why I put everything on the line to get him here is because I want this man to help Ghana. He cannot do it alone. People like us, we have to help this man to build the nation. He's human. He can get frustrated. He can get angry at a point. But that does not change our focus. Our focus is to help this man deliver. It me, I don't care what you people go to the president or whatever you are sitting to say about me. It doesn't do me anything. I've taken an oath that I will protect this president. I will guide him. I will support him to deliver. And that is what I'm doing. How can you, Mr. Anthony Sapon, be keeping such a man? Dear me, I say, Mama man we transfer letter say Uncle Koforidua, I'm transfer no. In the 4 days, and I'm sad about Accra. Aden, you and Ato Forsen, you, Mr. Anthony Sapon, GRA boss, and Ato Forsen, what are you getting from this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? He needs to go back to Koforidua, and I am respectfully giving you, Mr. Anthony Sapon, 24 hours. Tomorrow is Friday. Whoever is watching, whoever is listening and knows the GRA board, that I am giving him 24 hours. The next time I come to speak on this matter, I will put your phone line on TV. I will tell Ghanaians to call you and question you why you are still keeping this guy at Tema Port at the GRA headquarters. It is simple and straightforward. Yeah, Jim, if this is your first time, this is With All Respect extended version. Gim. Two seconds. Yeah, okay. A shifted 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Pen right, boy, bra. 2 seconds. Yeah, okay. All right, Jim. You see, there are so many people in this government. And the reason why they don't like me is that they were thinking, say, the work and go for including myself, like in Koto, like Free Mind, like other people. And you see, politicians are used to something. They are used to people pampering them. They are used to people not being able to say it in their faces, especially when journalists like myself make people understand that, oh, I like this kind of political party. I like their vision. They are not used to people who support their government telling them in their faces that things are not going well or things are going this way. They don't like it. So it is not normal to them. And I'm going to tell the NDC as a political party to get used to it. That is why I have very limited friends. Because so I cannot do this job. So I have very limited friends. I have small number of people who are my friends and are very deliberate. So I'll plead with you, people in government. The president spoke 2 days ago, said, if anybody messes up, whoever you are, if you're an appointee, he's going to make sure you are sacked. And people like us, we are watchdogs. We are looking for people who will try and disgrace the president or derail the government. We will speak on it until the president hears. Me, Jubilee House. Me, John Mahama, me, I don't direct John Mahama what to do. I don't have the powers to tell anybody in government what to do. But at least I have this mic to let Ghanaians know what is going wrong and what is going right. And my job here is, I don't want embarrassment. Whatever I have supported needs to win. And I have supported the NDC, I have supported John Mahama, I have supported this government, and it needs to deliver. So my principle is simple. I'm power. I need to stay on you to deliver. As simple as that. And you people should start getting used to it. And the only way you can be, you will like me is to do the right thing. That is the only way you people will like me. Me, I have time for everybody. Especially appointees now one kind of creno. I just watch you. So I'm a flip here, a dangerous chain BBR. When I flip, nobody in the NDC can stop me. When I flip. Say, oh yeah, then I'm a shower, and I'm a yedina man can be and I'm a flip here. So I'm a weird that she cannot stop you and stop me. And to say, oh yeah, Jumama, a buying way, why Japan say you want to work for this government? Then do the job. Then be diligent in your job. I don't want anybody to embarrass the president. From the Jubilee House to the last person in this government, nobody is above criticism. The president himself told us, or no, himself, he has opened himself up for criticism so many times and he's still opening himself up. So how much more you an appointee? So I want to set the record straight. I am going to check this government. I am going to make sure I protect the president. I protect his interest. I protect his government, his vision. I am going to be resolute. So government where I will be the first person to blow it for the world to know. I want you people to do good. I will sell it to Ghanaians for you people to keep power for 42 years. So the person with power for 42 years, so who be I will have to tell you people. And that is the principle. That is all. And you people should start getting used to these things. You people should start getting used to it. Your first year is almost over. The second year is not going to be beautiful. The third is not going to be beautiful at all. I know some of you NDC for better than I say, oh, Kevin told MPP, I don't give a heck. What I am focusing on is to protect John Mahama's legacy, his vision. Whatever he wants to do, that is what I'm protecting. And I'll help him to make sure we deliver the one akumim. You people should start getting used to it. Start getting used to it. Anytime I now for to be too much. Anytime most journalists in Ghana cannot work. They cannot work because everybody is their friend. They cannot work because they know everybody. They cannot work because they go to everybody's house to eat. They cannot work because they go to every party. They go to every engagement. They are invited everywhere and they go. I have close friends. And they're deliberate because I don't want to avail myself for you to tell me, say, Kevin is my friend. I ate with him. I know him. No. That is why I have tried to stay this way. Inti, I beg you, I am a proud card-bearing member of the NPP. But I like the wisdom in John Mahama's head. I like the vision. I like at least the humor and the good heart he has. It does not matter. Yes, he offended his followers. But at a point, they saw say it is the Christ they want. It is not his actions. When Jesus went to the temple, na otweaba na obunko for temple no, I am very sure say na enye disciples in support no. But what they never forgot was that the da Yesu trim akomapa da ne trim, the teachings, where they were heading was their focus. So they were like, even though Rabbi, we might not like some of the actions, we believe in your vision. Elijah Muhammad might not be a perfect person. He might not do things the way you want, but at the end of the day, the vision in his head, the focus is to get to Ghana where it's better. And that is what we are looking at. And that is why my catch NDC for you now. Wow, woman who bonny, old time, asem. To make some people have different ideas about me. You are making a mistake, because my job here is to keep NDC in power for 42 years, is to support John Mahama, is to make sure nobody embarrasses his government. And then he will go down as one of the best. He will be known as one of the best presidents. We come from, and that is my focus. Let's do job. Let's take care of some business here. And I'm Muslim about them. Mr. Sapon. And I'm Muslim about them. Mimi Jinemo. Lip gloss no girls no. I mean, lip gloss we feel that beeswax. Spearmint flavored lip balm. Why feel the mommy? Girls no, I mean fan to so. And so na me jujum. Amano, ye pe debate. Girls no. Bibi da ye. Girls no mama me fans kakran so na me de atoa so. Girls no. Mu huni saying, young kwani to me we TV so still na man for hwe. I say amunim say Kevin dey why would you know? Hey, mama Sewa, please send us a message. Mama Sewa, na me pese me hu ni ukunu. Mama Sewa, please. Girls no bibi okay. Mama me feedback na me to so. Girls no. Lip gloss no koso. They say girl kuma say hey boy we. Hey you nya ne pa. I say that tie enyo bia na benya be ma no ho fe ne natena. Ebi wo mba ne bebre benya nre aware normal. Sa na nyame ahyehye no. On say inti obo a wo MPP mu ba wo nyame so be ma anka wo pe. But sa na tie nyame mbo na nyam onyima wo ba ne nse kufuado. I saw open ko join MPP. And you say MPP ni girl say hey boy we. Yetumi ko Facebook nya ko di na tema. Nanso yakome mu no. Hey, wo da wo chi anka be ni anka be da. Can sorry da. Ai, we. Hey, ubenya say Kevin. Ade a chena Kevin da wo chen. And so be the party nti. Ai, ye ba dem a yetumi tonton boy ye pe no papa. Hey, as and bomba. MPP was and bomba. Omunya be ma tenten gram wo say ahofe sei. Say ahwebe mani. Hey, politics party yetumi me kan sem yo. And so yakome apprenti hwe no kono so hey mo feel me happy before ma monje fantana mo kakra hey all right, let's take our business. Now we are going to finish the second part of OSP issue. We're very short, and Endra, you can asem fa a year. You can asem fa a year OSP a year Mustafa Hamid. No ye CEO or the deputies and you say OSP say or the Makujina court. I didn't try. Sanko for no area Ghana Sika. The office no more occupy no. The area a year Ghana Sika. Andra minya butre every day investigations ninya interrogations ninya the facts now and me baba chro the reason why Kisia Jabeng or nipa bia you cannot trust as a Ghanaian. Now the prosecution now or say ekoswa or dinko for yakojina court no strategically Kisia Jabeng nipa bia frim. Now yendru hosisia let me show you Andra nipa we mu ne ka mo asem. Remember Andra me be chro this report Meditu TV, so investigation report on suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses involving Mustafa Abdul Hamid, Jacob Kwamena Imua, Wendy Newman Eshong, and others. Now, excuse me. Sa report to Andrea ebe read it ni nyina kire mo ema me hu de obia kan ye OMCs nkwa 36 OMCs ena omutie sika close to 63 million edema Mustafa Hamid oni eye Kwamena edien ene eye omo eye de MPA so omo de support Mahamudu Bawumia MPP campaign in 2024. Andrea me read document ni nyina wa ha Obian free Ghana Mekanchi Obia said document I'm reading a fake. Mekache the OSP say he can come out and tell Ghanaians I'm peddling falsehood. Document a fake. He can't because he knows that the document I have read or I'm about to read again, this document is legitimate and a document I was certified. Until he cannot touch anything. And the OSP does not come out to say this is not his document because he knows I have a lot of things in my possession. Now, Andrea, I can't say on the 3rd of February 2025, the Office of the Special Prosecutor received a petition from Mr. Benjamin Ejapon of Olusegun Obasanjo High Street, Roman Ridge, Accra. Mr. Ejapon, a member of the petroleum downstream sector, raised concerns regarding corruption and corruption-related offenses involving Mr. Jacob Kwamena Imua, the coordinator of the Unified Petroleum Pricing Fund, that's the UPPF, at the National Petroleum Authority. In this petition way, and the kofa a scandal we nyina ba ya yebehu de na ekoso ewo NPA and the Kufuado na Mustafa Hamid, Perry Okujato, and Linda Asantemo LED the charge there. Now, I think say Andrea no obia ye okay be hu de ekoso. Now ma mention ma de. Nipa na Andrea ye ka omonsem no enie. This man, on your friend Mustafa Hamid, on an year former CEO of NPA, or no, ena a year scandal no, ebi efano. Nipa we so ye boniding Linda Asante, or ye deputy CEO of NPA. Time na Mustafa Hamid won. Sisiano, omo a drop in the position, no, abe the director of IM and HSSE. At the time na Mustafa Hamid. Ewa NPA no, now this lady was a deputy CEO. Inti ende no, you see, you're dropping the rank no. I'm gonna be a director of the IM and HSSE. Now, on your friend Linda Asante, yabo eye Abrantie we sudin Perry Okujato, Tama Mustafa Hamid, ewa NPA no. This guy was his deputy. Inti Perry Okujato on it, Linda Asante were deputies to eye Mustafa Hamid. Into this guy so we nimna. Now, or a deputy information minister and the Kufuado from 2017, and also a deputy sports minister. Into this guy worked with Mustafa Hamid at this information ministry, and then when Mustafa Hamid moved to NPA, this guy went to sports ministry and then followed Mustafa Hamid to NPA and became Mustafa Hamid's deputy. Into them, they know each other. They have been working in harmony. They know how to put things in order. Your friend Perry Okujato. Now. Yabo obisi say din papa we ena enam ne so a ema petition no yede ba ya ne ho asem ena ko biebie funu nani your friend Jacob Kwamena Imua ono na the head of UPPF eba baby a ye check petrol na ya to no machine edi so obi ebu pepepe container we ayema we yama broso anyama broso nipa we na also buni de OMC we na also ba ono na hwesa anyoma ni nyina so ono ena krono no start won so a ebema efunu ni bie ya ago kontwa omoto bie ya ehu obi abone your friend Jacob Kwamena Imua. Now Yesabo nipa bi say din Isaac Mensah Andra yeboni din e was scandal nim me reading na no asem time at OSP interrogate omu nyina and the report and investigations a omo nsaka no any investigations omu ye no reporter omu ye omo nsaka ye yebo Wendy Newman we na sebio eye Kwamena Imua using account using na oye the middle woman a oji sika ni nyina intina sika omu ji wo MP ho nyina na Newman Wendy ono ene na vessel na or collect all the political money, the illegal money, the corrupt money, the criminal money no. This woman ono na yedini din ebi UBA account na 62 million cedis and 149 million na nyina gum in her name. She was also part of Nipa scandal no eka omwa and the ojina hei. Yasabo obi te say Kweku Abuaje din. Ono so ye nipa bia ye bo ni din wo mu a Endra ye ready nsɛm a ɔkeka kyerɛ special prosecutor ɛne deɛ wɔ hɔ. Yasabo abrantie foforo a ye friend Bright Bediako Mensa. Ono so ye nipa ono so ye kye ne kan ho a ɔmo a sebio ye toto ɔma no a na dwirim ɛne krono no ye de bi ɛbɔ ɔmo. Yasa ɛbɔ ɛyɛ abrantie we so din Albert Ankra. Albert Ankra. Ono so ye boni din enra ready report no any interrogation no bibia detailing no ono so ye ready ne de echemo. Nti yesterday we basically what we did was we made you understand investigations no in sema if you amando baye enra na ebehu say Mustafa Hamid eka kire OSP say in fact time a eye den time a eye ono ene the deputy eye Perry Okujato ena wotena ase no mo frɛ eye emua eka kire ne say onko gigi sika wo de OMCs ni nyina ho oil marketing companies no na mo fa nko boa Bawumia campaign. It was on record ewo eye special prosecutor de ni ho no mo into you study a so we read document nankasa say ene kan prize fund. He further disclosed that he was getting 400,000 monthly from the monies collected from the OMC. Now we check eye nipa na ye di sika ma mo na endra ye kire mo document nim. 500,000 Linda Asante no ye deputy to the Mustafa Hamid no na every 30 days from 2023 near mano 500,000 old Ghana no 5 billion na ye de mano say ono so ye gigiska na ne die no obi ete say Perry Okujato na oye second deputy to the Mustafa Hamid no na ono so eji 800,000 every single month biano sika na ye de mano obi te say Isaac Jablate ono so near man 70,000 old Ghana citizens 700 million every 30 days. Ya jiji saskari nyina omo say omo kojiji sikani free OMCs wa ya dibi ekoma Bawumia ne omo so matibi 100,000 eko Dominic Abuajeho every month and 340,000 eko Haruna Kamel. Na utie Mustafa Hamid ankasa anu asem okan wo time OSP ebusa no question says pull that one for me. Okache OSP say yes. Ono de na every month biano na kwamena emua ebre no between 1 million to 1.5 million. Tete Ghana scano 14 billion every month from 2022, 2023, 2024 December. Na busumi biano na ose ono de yebreno between 1 to 1.5 million every 30 days. And yesterday I read that document to you. On Wankasana no asem under oath already or catch a special prosecutor. Until you could see say they were making decent money, good money. Now, when they say you read document, I wanted to show you something, or I want to show you something. You'll be shocked. OSP strategically, there are some people not also prosecutor with you film. The reason why you Muslim say some of them are his business partners' friends, and some of them too are blood relations. And even though they have been mentioned, remember, report a check clearly say, especially the leadership, almost spearheading and also championing this criminality, this criminal act. They were all supposed to stand trial because none of them. The person who was leading the disbursement of the money, stated it clearly. Said the leadership at NPA and the Mustafa Hamid and the MPP, they all took the money. So you ask yourself, say, okay, then every single person who was part of the senior position group, they are all supposed to stand trial. But interestingly, Obiti said Linda Asante and Perry Okujato. They are not part of the people who are standing trial. And when I showed you the list of Omo receiving scano, somebody like Linda Asante and Perry Okujato was receiving 800,000 old Ghana citizens every month, 8 billion. But when the OSP went to court, what happened? And they say, Okujato, Perry Okujato's name wasn't part of the people he wants to prosecute. So you ask yourself, Perry Okujato is the deputy to Mustafa Hamid. So how can you say Perry Okujato, Lenda, are mere deputies to Mustafa Hamid? They are not part of the prosecution, and that in Kofobi Krompa na omune Lenda no, the same statement here the same those people no are even standing prosecution. Now, Mame Fa Unko Echira Menchira Wadebi. This is what the OMC did. Sorry, the OSP did. Now, Mame Chiro, after everything, there was recommendation. Dear OSP Nankasa report in the recommendation or Troye. Into the recommendation, if the OSP went by the recommendation, then it means to say every single person at the end of the day, the interrogation actually said they are complicit, no? They were all supposed to be what? To be put before court. Now, you read the OSP Nankasa in recommendation after he listened to them and did his investigation. So the question is, recommendation OSP D and I said Wendy. So team, stay with me. All right. Now this is the recommendation. Let me enlarge it. Send a recommendation here. I want you to read with me. Now recommendation, this is what it says. Based on the evidence gathered and documents available, it is recommended that suspect Jacob Kwabena Ewuah, Wendy Newman Ishong, should be charged with corruption, bribery, use of public office for profit, extortion, and money laundering. 2. It is recommended that suspect Mustafa Abdul Hamid, Curtis Perry Kwabla Okudzato, Linda Asante, Tio. It is recommended that suspects Mustafa Abdul Hamid, Curtis Perry Okudzato, Linda Asante. Curtis was a deputy to Mustafa. Linda was a deputy to Mustafa. The recommendation recommended that these people are all prosecuted. They are supposed to face prosecution. Now look at this. Now, Mustafa Hamid, Curtis Perry Kwabla Okudzato, Linda Asante, Kamel Haruna, Dominic Abuaje, and Isaac Jagblate should be charged with corruption, bribery, and use of public office for profit. In his own recommendation, in his own official document, these people are supposed to be charged. These people are supposed to be standing trial. They are supposed to be part of his prosecution. Now, these are the recommendations that we reach on. Now, the CEO and directors of Kel Logistics, Kings Energy, and Propnest Limited should be charged with corruption, money laundering, and collaborating with a public officer for the public officer to use his office for profits. Now, I've said 3 things. Now, the last part of the recommendation. The last part of the recommendation says this. It is also recommended that the oil marketing companies who paid to Jacob Kwabena Ewuah, the oil marketing companies who paid monies to Jacob Kwabena Ewuah and Wendy Ishong Newman as bribes and could not provide any tangible and plausible explanation for the money that they paid, should be charged with bribery, corruption, and collaborating with a public officer for the public officer to use his office for profits. And Osaka Bibika or say, it is believed that when the OMCs are pushed to the wall, they will opt for plea bargain, and the office may through that succeed in recovering some money from the state. So some money from the state. So, we read the recommendation in it means to say, so what start free esrowa. 1. Eye Obidize Kwabena Ewuah and Wendy, they need to be standing trial today as we speak. That is the recommendations OSP after the investigations. 2. Obitise Mustafa Hamid. Directors, Mustafa Hamid. Deputy Kerry Okudzato. Second Deputy Linda Asante. Kamel Haruna, Dominic Abuaje, and Isaac Jagblate. They are all supposed to be charged, and they are going to be charged on what crime? They will be charged with corruption, bribery, and use of public office for profit. Now, we are asking a simple question. The first one here, the lady, Kwabena and Wendy. The second, directors. The third, Kel Logistics. And Kel Logistics, any energy props net, no, and any company na kwamena any when the muko biya na omode London money, no. So, and also at third. And a fourth, the OMCs na omutia sikano edema when the account, no, na bribe, no. The OMCs are all supposed to be what? Charged. Meaning, we are supposed to have about 36 OMCs standing trial today. And if we don't have 36 OMCs standing trial today, what was the conversation that went on behind the scenes that today, as we speak, we don't even have one single OMC standing trial in the NPA scandal? Now, let me show you this. Mr. S, let me show you the list. These are the OMCs that donated. And from the OSP's own recommendation, all these OMCs are supposed to stand trial. Now, he's saying, the moment he tries to put them to court, some of them will want to do what? Plead and somehow pay their way out, meaning plea bargain can come in. In his recommendation, okay, say OMCs nijitum say omo epese omu tie sika de tete omo ho a obeji sa sika ne de ama aban. The question to OSP is say, all these OMCs, have they paid any money to him? And if they haven't paid any money to him through plea bargain, why are all these OMCs not standing trial? If these OMCs are not standing trial, and we don't have any monies from them as form of plea bargain, then it means somebody has paid money to you, OMC, for you not to put that person or that OMC on trial. Now, these are the OMCs. Document 2. This document belongs to the OSP. This document belongs to the OSP. So we need to question him. In his own language, that is what he said. So he needs to tell us. We have a company like Annandale Logistics. They paid 3.7 million cedis to Mustafa Hamid, to Kwame, and the executives up there. 3.7 million. We want to know, this Annandale Logistics, have they come for plea bargain and have they paid any money to the states? And if they haven't, why are they not standing trial? Because I know the OSP and the NPA trial, no, it has started. How many people are on trial now? Mr. S, Mr. P, pull the number of people on trial. I need the screenshot. The second company, Mobic Energy Limited, 3.1 million. Old Ghana cedis calculate. These OMCs nina are complicit because majority of them could not explain the money they were paying. Some of them were clear that they were paying that bribe to help a political party. So they know and they accepted in front of the OSP that they committed a crime, because a business entity should not be paying money to a government official to support a political party's campaign, especially when the person who you are paying the money to represent or is a government worker. You are paying to confuse, to convince, to help them, enable them do stuff. So it is his own statement. Wait. Document media. We have a company like GB Oil. Your company is Summer Oil, or 20 million. We want to know, Summer Oil, the OSP, did you speak to Summer Oil? Plea bargain, Bemana, how much money did we get from Summer Oil to give to the state? How much did we get? And if Summer Oil has not come out to plead and there has not been any negotiation to take money for the state, why is Summer Oil not standing trial? We have Imperial Link Services, 113,000. Band Energy, 120,000. Corporate, on 50,000. Your baby to say Delta Energy, 80,000. First Gas Company, 3.4 million. Star Oil Company, 5.1 million. Star Oil, 5.1 million to support a political party through a third party account. And all these third parties work with the NPA, like I explained yesterday. We have Raz Oil Company, 90,000. Crown Petroleum, 180,000. Yas Petroleum, 14.2 million. Yas Petroleum, 14.2 million. We have Indulgence Concept, Omu Etia, 9,450. Kinspa Oil Limited, 1.5 million. La Clem Ghana Limited, 3.4 million. Now we have companies that to see Lambach Gas Company Limited, 1.4 million. We have Lex Investment, 420,000. Magnify Petroleum, 60,000. Manba Gas Company Limited, 280,000. JXL, 200,000. NACDAC Trade, 1.9 million. Kel Logistics, 350,000. Quantum Petroleum Limited, 400,000. Wilmans Company Limited, 400,000. Wright Gas Company Limited, 60,000. Raz Oil Company Limited, 20,000. JC Vantage, 280,000. CMC, 40,000. CD Low, 55,000. Francis Free Mind Enterprise, 26,000. Ultra Max Ventures, 14,000. Asiadag Enterprise, 3,000. Lucky Oil Company Limited, 15,000. And then Medas Extra Mile Petroleum, 24,000. In the total, no, is 62,887,000 Ghana cedis. And all these 36 oil company limited, per your own recommendations, after you interrogated and did your investigations, the recommendations were clear. And what did the recommendations say? You said the recommendations in there that the oil company limited, the CEOs and directors of Kel Logistics, in your recommendation, you said that it is also recommended that the oil marketing companies who paid to Jacob Kamina Imua and Wendy Ishong Newman as bribes and could not provide any tangible and plausible explanation for the money that they paid should be charged with bribery, corruption, and collaborating with a public officer for the public officer to use his office for profit. It is believed that when these OMCs are pushed to the wall, they will opt for plea bargain, and the office may through that succeed in recovering some money for the state. So you told us in your recommendation that if you push the OMCs, when you push them to the wall, they will choose, they might opt for plea bargain. We want to ask, how many people have you put before the court in the NPA scandal? How many people are you prosecuting? Do you have any of the OMCs? Do you have any of the OMCs? Today as we speak, do we have any of the OMCs standing trial? Are they part of your prosecution? We want to know from the special prosecutor. Now the special prosecutor thinks he's smart. You see, Kissia Jabe is playing on your conscience. If none of these OMCs are standing trial, then somebody did business with the OMCs because the recommendations were clear. And if the OMCs are not standing trial, then the possibility that he was able to recover a lot of money from them for the state, we are supposed to know. We want to know where the money day. And if the money no day, why are they not standing trial? If the money no day, because this is what the Mustafa Hamid himself said when you interrogated Mustafa Hamid. In his own statement, the statement he made was this. When you interrogated him, and this is on record, this is the reason why you have put Mustafa Hamid before court. Dr. Abdul Hamid further admitted that sometimes in 2023 or 2024, he and Perry Okujato, his deputy, instructed Imua to solicit funds from industry stakeholders to support his party's political campaign. And his party is the NPP, led by who? Then Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, his political party against campaign activities. Now, as a result, Imua remitted 1 million to 1.5 million monthly to him as proceeds from the fund raised. Inti, or see, around that time, Ewua Ono Mustafa Hamid admitted to you, OSP, that Ewua was bringing 1 million, between 1 million to 1.5 million every 30 days from the monies they have solicited or taken from the oil marketing companies. So Mustafa Hamid made it clear. However, he stated that he could not confirm whether Imua made similar payments to other directors within the NPA. So Mustafa Hamid Kachro, only the Ojenedie, Ewua na Okoji Jiskano say Oma Perry Okujato 800,000 every month. Oma Linda, who was your deputy, NPA, Mustafa Hamid's deputy, Omano 700,000. So why are we not seeing Perry Okujato and Linda in the prosecution list? Yeah, I have it. Besides, I have the Abuaji. Now, during the interrogation, the deputy NPA, the deputy CEO of NPA, who is Linda, this lady, Linda Asante. Come, please, don't hide. Linda Asante, she denied, right? This man, he's also called Dominic. This man, Dominic Abuaje, this guy also denied. In fact, Linda was a deputy to Mustafa Hamid. Linda denied that she didn't receive any money. This guy, Dominic, is way down there. He also denied he didn't take any money. Now look at this. Now look, I'm going to read the two of them. When the OSP questioned them, the answers they gave. And the most interesting thing is, Linda Asante, who was the second deputy CEO, denied receiving money. Dominic, who was also down there and did not have the position like Linda, who did not have any direct link to Kwamenano, he also denied. But the interesting thing is, at the end of the day, Dominic was put before court, but Linda was left off the hook. Perry Okujato, who was the person that Mustafa Hamid Kar said, he basically sat down with him and made a decision that Kwamena should go out there and solicit and take those bribes for the party, Perry Okujato, who was also the deputy to Mustafa Hamid, the prosecution list, he is not part. So you can see clearly something isn't right. Now, let's go and let's read Linda's response when the OSP questioned her. We are not reading Dominic's response. Then you ask yourself, why is Linda off the hook, but Dominic is being prosecuted? So OSP is looking at people who don't have backing, people who don't have strength, people who don't have Obi Beke Mano into a someone or the washim no the way replace Obi. Into who say OSP or the Kofor replacing Kofor in the prosecution. Now, when you read Mrs. Linda Boama Asante, when she went to the OSP's office during the interrogation and during the investigations, this is what she said. She said, and I read for the second paragraph. The first paragraph is basically her background, what she does at MPA. Now, this is the second paragraph. This is what she said. Mrs. Asante confirmed that she currently serves as head of inspection, monitoring, health, safety, and environment at the NPA, responsible for ensuring compliance with safety and environmental standards at fuel stations operated by oil marketing companies. Time na ye interview no na ye demote no. Satana Mustafa Hamid ni interview demote no, but she was being interviewed as the CEO then. Now, she stated that she joined the NPA in October 2005 as a planning officer and subsequently served as zonal manager for the Western and Central. Now, she went on to say this, regions. In August 2017, she was appointed senior manager for economic regulations and planning before becoming deputy CEO in 2022. So she became a deputy to Mustafa Hamid, who was appointed in 2021. Now, making her the first staff member to rise to the executive level internally. Now, in October 2024, she transitioned to her current role. Now, Mrs. Asante acknowledged knowing Mr. Jacob Kwamena Emua, with whom she worked when she was Director of Infrastructure and he was UPPF coordinator. She categorically, listen, Madam Asante categorically denied receiving money from Mr. Emua or any other individuals or OMCs during her time at the MPA. Madam Asante, who used to be the deputy of Mustafa Hamida, and Emua de list by say you trying to cash 700,000 every month, or OSP can say me manjiske biya. Categorically, she denied taking any money. Now, when you go ahead, she says this. She also denied knowledge of any alleged payment made by Mr. Emua to Dr. Mustafa Abdul Hamid or Mr. Curtis Perry Okujato. Or see only there on Jisikebia, Onim to say Yetia Okujato ska and I see Yetia Mustafa Hamid ska. But Mustafa Hamid admitted that he was being paid between 1 to 1.5 million a month, and that he actually created this idea of soliciting and taking these bribes with Perry Okujato, who was also his deputy. That's fine. Now, she, however, disclosed that about 2 years ago, Mr. Emua donated 10,000 Ghana cedis to a foundation she established but denied ever receiving the 500,000 alleged by Jacob Komena. Inti Asante Kohono, Linda Asante Kohono, so on the Okaise Mrebi, Mr. Mwana Yekan Asem or donate 100 million old Ghana, that is 10,000 Ghana cedis. Man on the foundation be. Now, apart from that, on GCKBN free Mr. Muaho. So this woman categorically denied. Even though Emuano making it categorically, statement straight up say, the executive, the directors, so all kind recommendation now. The OSP recommendation was that Linda was supposed to be prosecuted because she's part of the directors. Okay, now look at this. Now, when you read Dominica or what Asewa and the honor standard trial, Linda na or director na also prosecuted Etifino. This is what Dominic also said when he was also interviewed, and he also categorically denied. Now, Dominic Abuaje, when you read the second paragraph, that's the most important thing. Mr. Abuaji stated that he joined the NP in 2012 as an intern and was subsequently retained as a permanent staff member under the Economic Regulations and Planning Directorate. Now, in outlining his current responsibilities, he explained that his role involves planning, fuel supply, logistics into the country through bulk import, distribution, export, companies, that is the BIDEX, to ensure fuel availability across all sectors of the economy. Now, in response to allegations by Jacob Kobena Imua, Mr. Abuaje he also categorically denied receiving any 100,000 from Mr. Imua. He recalled that during his mother's funeral in 2023, he received contribution from colleagues at NPA, including Mr. Imua. However, he could not confirm the exact amount received from Mr. Imua, and emphasized that it was certainly not 100,000. I say the only time on Wajiska MP and say, "Nema mi we no mobile born in sa," and na Mr. Wa de ebon sanibi na on your short Mr. Wa man 100,000 Ghana say on nimbibiasa. But interestingly, the people who have been lined up for prosecution, Mr. S, I need something. I need a prosecution list. I'll do that. But I need a prosecution list. The people OSP is prosecuting now. Can you get me the list? Interestingly, Linda Asante, who is part of the directors, because when you read the recommendations, it states it clearly that the directors, when you read the recommendation, the third one, the CEO and the recommended suspect, Mustafa Hamid, Newman, when you read the second point, that is the recommendation, second point, it is recommended that suspect Mustafa Abdul Hamid, Curtis Perry Kwabla Okujato, Linda Asante, Kamel Haruna, Dominic Abuaje, and Isaac Jakwete should be charged with corruption, bribery, and use of public office for profit. So the question here is, how come that the final day of taking people to court to prosecute, the deputies, 2 deputies, have not been charged? Do you know why? It is because this lady called Linda Asante is the niece of Kissie Jabin. Linda Asante is the niece of Kissie Jabin. That is why Kissie Jabin has pulled Linda Asante out. You know the reason why Kissie Jabin has pulled out another deputy to Mustafa Hamid, who is Perry Okujato? Because Perry Okujato, his best friend is called, besides, get me the name, is a business partner to Kissie Jabin. That is why Perry Okujato's name too has been pulled out. So the main people who were the CEO, the 2 deputies who the suspect said paid monies to, they have been pulled out. Only Mustafa Hamid is standing trial. And so interestingly enough, there are other people who were also interviewed and said they categorically denied not taking money from Imua. Those people are standing trial today. So you ask yourself, what is the analogy here? What was the standard the OSP used in prosecuting these people? So the OSP deliberately sidelined Perry Okujato. Let me minimize him and add him to Linda. The OSP deliberately sidelined these two guys, took them out of the prosecution because Linda is Kisi Ejabin's niece and Perry Okujato is Kisi Ejabin's business partner's friend. So that is why today those people standing trial, no? And yet the two deputies to Mustafa Hamid, as we speak, the two deputies to Mustafa Hamid. Besides, I thought they were all on one fly, Mr. P. So these two people were dropped. Kisi Ejabin dropped his niece and dropped Perry, who is a good, strong business partner to Kisi Ejabin's business friend. And I'll show you the person. Now, it is alleged, let me put it on record, because I am following up the trail of the money. OSP, Kisi Ejabin, let me tell you. Do you know the reason why Kisi Ejabin left all the OMCs and he didn't charge any of them? Because I'm still waiting for the trail. And I'm going to show you people the trail because my team is working on it. It is alleged that Kisi Ejabin, Akurugu, and the rest at the OSP office, they took 2.5 million in bribes. That's why they didn't prosecute any of the OMCs. Even though in his own recommendation, he said the OMCs are supposed to be there, are supposed to be prosecuted. If they opt for plea bargain, we want to know how much they have paid. 2.5 million, it was alleged, or it is alleged, that OSP, Akurugu, and Samedakun, they have taken that money from the OMCs. 36 OMCs that paid 62 million bribes to Mustafa Hamid, Kwamena Emua, Wendy, and Perry and Linda. The monies, those OMCs, none of the OMC has been charged. And from my checks, it is alleged, because I'm still waiting for the money trail. My team will get me the money trail. I don't have it. That's why I'm saying alleged. I don't normally use the word alleged. But because I'm chasing a document, I'm chasing some videos, I'm chasing evidence, I'll for now say it is alleged that OMC took 2.5 million. Akurugu knows about it. Sam Davis knows about it. And Kisi Ejabin knows about it. So the question to the OMC is, why haven't you charged any of the OMCs? Why is Perry out? Why is Linda out? They are deputies. Emwa mentioned their names. The same way Emwa never mentioned Dominic's name. Why is Dominic part of the prosecution and these two people out of the prosecution? Now, the 2.5 million isn't all the OMC. So every single OMC paid 2.5 million. 2.5 million times 36. That is why I'm saying it's alleged, because I'm chasing. And the OMCs all know. I started working on this thing not today. I am left with about one document. And I'll prove to Ghana for this allegation that I am stating here. Every single OMC paid 2.5 million. Now we are asking the OMC. We are asking the OSP. Why haven't you charged any OMC? Why haven't you charged any of them? Have you gotten money and disclosed the money to us? How much did you get? Or you are still in the process of taking money? Every OMC I mentioned today paid 2.5 million, allegedly. I'm looking for that document. There's a money trail, there's a video trail, there's a conversation trail. Kisi Ejabin, I told you about 2 weeks ago, leave that office, avail yourself for investigation, and let us prosecute you. It's simple as that. Kisi Ejabin, I told you, step away, tell us to investigate you and prosecute you. It's as simple as that. You cannot get away with this. So it is alleged that every single OMC paid Kisi Ejabin 2.5 million. If Kisi Ejabin is saying this allegation I'm putting on him is a lie, tomorrow he should come out and tell Ghanaians, he should explain to us why hasn't he charged any OMC, and why is Perry out of the prosecution? Why is Linda out of the prosecution? Because the person, the prime suspect, mentioned their names and mentioned Mustafa Hamid's name. Mustafa Hamid, who admitted that he was paid 1 to 1.5 million, also said that his deputy Perry is the person he reasoned with, he masterminded this collection with. Why didn't you add Perry to the prosecution? Kisie Jabin is lying. I told you. And you see, it is funny. It is funny how people think, say, they can commit crime and get away with it just like that. No, it doesn't work like that with us. Anytime I can say, every single document I have placed on this TV tonight are documents from OSP's office himself. His own recommendation. Let me read the recommendation before I move on to the next story. These are the recommendations he made. Ask him. Go on his Twitter page. Ask him, is this document fake or true? The recommendations alone. And if he admits that these are the recommendations, the question is, why are the OMCs, none of them charged? Why is Perry Okudzato out? Why is Linda not charged? Why is Dominic, who also denied categorically, the same as Linda, being charged and Linda not being charged? Linda is his niece. Perry is his business partner. Kisie Jabin allegedly took 2.5 million from every single OMC, 36 OMCs. That is why he hasn't charged a single OMC in Ghana when it comes to the scandal. The recommendation, based on the evidence gathered and documents available, it is recommended that suspects Jacob Kwabena Imua, Wendy Newman Ishong should be charged with corruption, bribery, use of public office for profit, extortion, and money laundering. So that has been established. Second recommendation. It is recommended that suspects, that is your own recommendation, suspects Mustafa Abdul Hamid, Curtis Perry Kwabla Okudzato, Linda Asante, Kamel Haruna, Dominic Abuaje, and Isaac Jaglate should be charged with corruption, bribery, and use of public office for profits. There is no Linda in the charge, in the people who are charged. There is no Okudzato. Can you explain to us why they are not part? Because Dominic also categorically denied, the same way Linda denied. But Dominic is still being charged, but Linda is not being charged. 3, the CEO and directors of Kel Logistics, Kings Energy, and Propnest Limited should be charged with corruption, money laundering, and collaborating with a public officer for the public officer to use his office for profit. It's your own recommendation. Now, the final part of the recommendation, number 4. Or say, it is also recommended that the oil marketing companies who paid to Jacob Kwabena Imua and Wendy Ishong Newman as bribes and could not provide any tangible, plausible explanation for the money that they paid should be charged with bribery, corruption, and collaborating with a public officer for the public officer to use his office for profit. It is believed that when these OMCs are pushed to the wall, they will opt for plea bargain, and the office may through that succeed in recovering some money for the state. The question to Kisie Jabin is simple. When you sat with the OMCs, because as we speak now, you have not charged any OMC, and I'm guessing you have sat down with them, how much money have you recovered? How much money? And if you have not recovered any money from any OMC, why haven't you charged any of the OMCs? It's a question to you. You are still watching With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. After this short break, all right, my team is Amifa Winchamo. These are the people that he has charged officially. This is the list. Let me put the list on the screen, and then we can move on to the next topic. 36 OMCs. We are waiting for OSP to give us answers on your Yardie or press conference. So officially, I'll say these are the people he is taking to court to prosecute. These are the people as we speak. Wemo and Odiomako Jina Court. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the 7 people. Odiomako Jina Court. Linda is not part of it, who was the deputy CEO, who was mentioned of taking 500,000 every month. She categorically denied the same way Amwa also categorically denied. But Linda has been let off the hook. Linda is Kissi Jabin's niece. Perry Okujato, who was also the deputy to Mustafa Hamid, has been left off the hook because Perry is a friend to Kissi Jabin's business partner. So he is not here. Mustafa Hamid told us in his own submission that he sat, negotiated, planned, and then orchestrated this scheme with Perry, who is his deputy. As we speak, Perry is not part of the people you are prosecuting. Mustafa's word, you have taken it. The word from Komna Imwa against Mustafa Hamid, you are holding on to it that it is true. But Mustafa Hamid's words that he planned it with his deputy to make Kwamina go out there to steal the money, you don't want to take that word. You, Kissi Jabin, you are not smart. I'll be back. You are still live on Loud Silence TV. This show is called With All Due Respect Extended Version. We'll be right back. 2 seconds.
The lives of the people of Agbogboloshi matter as much as the lives of the people of East Legon or cantonments. Enti yeba hano yebesi toilets amamu yebesi toilets in all yebesi 8-unit toilets, 4 8-unit toilets, 32 toilets in all among the people of Agbogboloshi. Usorina uko toilet, uya ubejari enyasa. Ubejari. 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 Enti yebesi bath houses so akaho. Yebesi 24-unit bath houses and 80 in all. 24-unit bath houses. Say there mubenya ebi mubeko na mujare anapa.
Mwa.
Eti sesi ya waje nkuko emakogu hwei. Eti German president iba nkuko birine tene nkuko ebe suatete nipa owe eti aye. Yesu ura residents who are regional minister te nkuko na residents who are regional minister te nkuko na
I catch them. Adam who Ghana for na mutie MPP for am to hwe mo za MPP for. We na obese oto abama MPP no. Abibie we. Na ye pe party abakasem. Nipa na nimu enyam hwe ni ti se koto. Nipa na ni koto ye de abo anwam. Ase koto ye de abo kuba anwam. Ti ase koto ye de abo kuba anwam. Na yakofa comedian abetena ho. Na Ghana ne ani abre. E pass me tie. Party we. na last mete say enkofo ka eyi trouble MP no lady ni din your friend say Mr. What's that lady's name? The trouble MP Gloria Owusu. Yes, na ni kunu na ye Ekufuado driver. Na ni kunu so pe parliament aba. Na yes ya kan budget we na nkofo na Gloria Owusu kasa owen. Mr. Get me her face. Gloria Owusu. And I understand a friend. Maybe I don't have it here. I think I have it here. You see, we are trouble for MP. Make some MPP, you know. You see, we parliament budget. Na Ghana for when you bring a respond. We or your government property. We or your government property. Senka enkukon kitingiti ya women from equity inspectors. Equity quality inspector anka enkukon kitingiti na start women omchishe nkusu ya. We only a government property buying there. We might say buying 4 bars STC. I don't know why people spend time on we see we are 7 comfort we everything. I mean, we are a government property. A buying job we government property. Or they say CTC STC. Obiatina so be no call their basis. So they don't contribute anything. In parliament, she doesn't have that intelligence to sit in parliament, look at a document, analyze and say, we are such a saying, a better than a bomb constant on Tiasie. Trouble. Na omoyi Mr. We equity inspector, equity quality inspector. En kokon keten start ya penko fo makochishe nkusuya. We say nkochishe nkusuya. Tobako 2 we pia 2 na yet Ghana say MP. Now you wasted time. Now we equity quality inspector. Or shishem kusuya. We Malaysia not yanko shishem kusuya. Or you are buying property. And I don't know why we waste our time, spend so much time on government property. Yen yina dia. Dia penny dia. Now what trouble now na to abama maami we sombra parliament. Now we see after parliament, already budget, finance minister. Now we see the contribution. And it's account to my unimeta eta de kabanquin eco parliament now share the chanke ye keto ye to abanema eta bankuta. They are weak minded. And your party no a nipo mudi e no they are all weak minded. Omuna eye JB Danko from the foolish masses. Go and listen to JB Danko's interview with the BBC reporter. Or say the foolish masses are always with us because they know the kind of people who enjoy following the MPP. Nanka party about opposition. Now, Akofo say Poyando, ETT, Suti Radio, so kwa. No, Akofo always say, or your member of parliament, or be debate, making substantive statement issues for us to say, hey, yema opportunity. We are your government property. We anko our bank cantina and kiachikele ule wom. These are not people we have to waste so much time. Or your equity quality inspector. En kokon ketenketene Ghana baby we mu no mchishe nkosua ko Malaysia kohwe na otenam Ghana se MP na ye jai bibia ye osi we osi obe submission against and the submission against budget. Me say what the 200 Ghana ebon ntuma na ochikire na oyiman so nkodwom obeboka. And these are what I'm trying to say is the NPP, the standard, it's been lowered to the point to say you don't be attractive or party. You don't see anybody. So we sit here, and because the party is a mule party, no, because the people who follow the party, no, they don't read. Musa Dankwa and research or say do majority in conform with the MPP no do GSS Penomo school. The mentality of the NPP. Jimmy, Jimmy. You see, it is something that you had to build a party. No? When you enter a zoo, Obia a zoo candidate. So it's difficult for any of the people or the animals in the zoo to tell you, say, yeah, they are guha. That's how. Say, Ushia MPP ni or ye akwara or ye penyini. Their level of thinking is the same. the way they argue, the way they want to make sense. It's like like you ask yourself, say, hey, listen to this. And I know this video has been making a lot of rounds in Ghana. Aketesia anka obibeka se we de aketesia mekoware de na kotena fie na anka ebia menena bobra tie.
Especially the youth. Yes, sir. I'm a mobile and say I am Wushio.
And you but say John the man mama by Wushio.
Hey, me Wushio. I can go sena. I can be going if my family bless. My papa what did you ho? By now I don't even know his house. Her house for other sorry. I don't even know her house. Me when the next time where the con now for your fear. That one to my not to man be so much say. I want them now for your craft here quite. They don't know that. You can't even go there.
Why?
And the security is even tight over there. You can't go. But how Kumsen, honorable Messiah Kumsen, you can go there, you can go to a house, even to eat when you're feeling hungry. So I said, the friend did another. Bono. So I said, and the answer, and yet the other one. Mommy, how honorable Messiah Kumsen, while one pepper bread. I have witnessed so many things, and I have so many evidence to witness, to show. That's what I said. Once I say, see and believe.
Now we a young man who is to Makoto Schnapp, Holland Schnapp. We could two about Trinsa. Now, Uchemni, you come up on chin. Namashe, you trash trophy, a good table. So now, all the Sikakoto Schnapp say, Makoto about with Trinsa. Now, which are Namano, I confirm good table. So upon chigu table so ya ye otwin binim kwan ema supeku ene akrantie didem na wotwem se mekoto snap akogu wetri e de akoma ne busua se ma ware. What in the mentality? What mentality den trim? How come si de okoba mu aduane edi? So how come si waboni patu okura mfa no ho? How come si ejimi mfa no ho? You see, ya de wo omo inner monkey no. When you take your time and you listen to them, that is where you see the genesis of their inner monkey. The NPP has some inner monkey there. So when you're smarter, you need to sit back and analyze Nkwara, Impenifor, Mbrewa. You will see it. And this is exactly what I've been talking about for the past 8 to 9 years. The inner monkey will always expose them. What were the reasons into Odidi Haukum Snechi? What were the reasons here Odidi NPP? Na call your onim ni fie. Enya de obekomi amene aduane edi. It is how Okum si we bebotuo. Obekwa cabinet minister, ewie sika ese ofankoye dam. Obedi nkwasi asem wo Ghana, na onfa mpuntu bi ama. Okona how Okum si fidi ni se aboa ba. She is fine. Into omo fidi omo se nkraman. And into the JB Danko catch say they are the foolish masses because they cannot think beyond omo their inner monkey no. So it is always there. The inner monkey is there. The inner monkey is there. Shobi to say Salah Mustafa, the inner monkey is there. Look at somebody like Salah Cow. The inner monkey is there. Shobi to say Nabi. They all have their inner monkeys. You can see. Look at these people. They always exhibit the highest form of inner monkeyism. The inner monkeyism, you see, the way they reason. So when you say, okay, I say, maybe you call by election walk, Kumewu, Abketesia be ana ote pragem. I can never dear. I don't mean support MPP. Where Jimmy, I the inner monkey. And the inner monkey, you always need to take your time. You will get it. And that is what they are exhibiting. It is what to say, government property way, your real budget, not government property way, kasa. We don't have to waste our time on government property that does not even know how much it's worth. We only see a work of 4 bars, some difference in him. And we need to get serious as a people. NPP na omutimuno Salah Cows ne dosu Salah ninchini bebre. And Ghanaians, I'm happy we have gotten to that point where we are beginning to see, we are realizing it now. And there's one thing I met the Ekufuado. He came to show us the inner monkey of the NPP. You see, the NPP inner monkey, it was hidden. It was one of their most top secrets. It took us a long time to know where the inner monkey was until Ekufuado came to lead this country, lead the party. That is when we all realized the inner monkey. Now then obi be the party anymore. Now for 8 years, or the akunyanam, eshe otama konwa no de sika we mu, otama konwa no de CV8 mu. Na omu nyina say it is good. They are monkeys. The inner monkeyism. It's you see, say yebede Akufo-Addo ase. See yebe pa ne chewa danasia. Na because he was able to, at the end of the day, bring out the inner monkey in the NPP. And sometimes, ebia masem na asana me kana na ya. Look, sit back, just analyze. Yentai obi. And every time I tell Ghana for right now, we are seeing the difference between inner monkeyism and people who are ready to work. Okay? Today they are doing debate in Parliament. And I'm a boy. Look at NPP for no. Almost free power in 1 year. These were the same inner monkeys who exhibited the highest form of inner monkeyism when they were in power. They told us Akufo-Addo current jet. Nitiwo. Why ni simu jirese tema highway kachire ye say it is top secret national security interest into Akufo-Addo kwasiampe a rent jet 18,000 euros an hour. No, it is okay. Oh, and then the tour pie Jimmy Ojina Parliament. We don't understand. We say, move free power and do 1 year. One name of Ghana ha. We were with you. We witnessed every single thing. Kojo Ponkruma or Tibrofuche Ubia promotion at two. And we should check our conversation and that we should not politicize, we should not be too political. Kojo Ponkruma Jina Parliament. Some mad people were on social media talking about Papano. Kojo Ponkruma and the question Benny or the Parliament or Parliament. Papano. Such a filthy young man who does not have any morals. Thinking he was doing that to please the Akufo-Addo. Mekadam said, Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, he came to expose the inner monkeys in people like Kojo Ponkruma, people like Nitiwo, people like Samuel Abujinapo. This foolish boy, who is not older than me, opened our forest and told his party people to enter our virgin forest and do what? Mine. Kwasia went to Parliament, she suit. Our Cambodian Kabodi Timutuo. And we sit in Ghana and we allow these monkeys exhibiting their monkeyism, and we think it's less than a year. In conform with free power, and do 1 year. Suddenly they are in Parliament. These are the things I talk about every single day. They have no respect for themselves. They have no respect for the Ghanaian. They think say Jimmy, and they think we forget easily. Intende, Parliament. We be anu be ne zip na ne koti gina so me na minim nyansa Kojo Ponkruma okwa no be ne zip na ne koti gina so. Do you understand? We don't understand the budget mutaka Nitiwo no we be ne zip na ne koti si so just say muna mukoti wa ye Jimmy and then the munya man Viagra. You have turned down your zips, your flaps, and your dicks are pointing that you are honey. Muna muhuaba muna mukoti gina so intie mu ana mu just say abodamo. And these people, sometimes when I sit and I watch them, these people look like they're on heat. When you go to Parliament, you see what they are doing. 8 years, we saw what you people did. Kojo Ponkruma, Akufo-Addo to be kasa. We sat in this country with these young boys. They supported every nonsense. Parliament. But today, these foolish boys are telling us to say, suddenly they are the most intelligent people. Today, when you talk about Ken Ofori-Atta, Ken Ofori-Atta, said, tell me why Ken Ofori-Atta should not come to Ghana and face trial. Now, yantam to me, Mamo, your role model, you boys, you Kojo Ponkruma, Samuel Abujinapo, Nitiwo, you these crackheads. Your role model is Ken Ofori-Atta. As we speak today, you people are still using Ken Ofori-Atta as an example. So we should hand over Ghana to you. Then you people, sometimes you forget yourselves. You are displaying your inner monkeys in Parliament. What are you trying to do? Huh? Anytime Kayo say, say better Akufo-Addo asa na me dana say oma ye hu inner monkey. And the Kojo Ponkruma is an economist. Suddenly, Kojo Ponkruma is an economist. Onim economy ni nyina bibia onim etikese ade eri adwe a epepo no onim economy ni mu nyina into hwe MPP for low voltage in thinking individuals. Oh, Mr. Jimmy. These are people no serious country would take serious. This could upon command and the likes debating. Look at somebody like look at Takrade MP no. Akwana or say Takrade for omu yenre no. Your friend is saying Kobi Ochredako. Kobi Ochredako. Kobi Ochredako catch Takrade for young people on a demonstration. Time on more power say. Oma say Adre Krakru. Kobi Ochredako. Nenia se ayesem kotre ni gu ho Kobi Ochredako. Wanum wi e Takrade nyina. Ne ho saman na no nsuo jibi o. 2020 elections akwekofa soldiers be boat tuo e na ochinchim Grace ayensuo nsa. Kobi Ochredako galamse sika sinika mu ne driver di dwane ye. Kwase wagina parliament kire say I am Takrade na mifi meto dokun 7 cities. Hwenenim city square. And these are people who don't think. These are crazy boys and girls. They're not smart. They're not intelligent. Suddenly you refi bibia. It's been less than a year. Sometimes na mu refi mu say motina power na endru 1 year. Murefi mu say mu free power no endru 1 year endru 1 year, but you people are behaving as if say mu free power in 8 years endru 1 year. Messias, do you have that Kobi Ochredako original parliament say I Takrade people can say monya mo market mo keke Ekufu de kwasi ampenyi be statue ni patetia statue utwema na esa block Kobi Ochredako jimi we. And the parliament, Otuminu we are not the parliament, not such a dark. Otuminu we not such a spec or she dark. I just say Odina obo the Michael Jackson on a instruments, Michael Jackson. I really we despicable deplorables. And these people think we forget easily. Into Debiano, I'm going to be the Mshamos Momo Botam. Yanem na net ya endra me ko hu video bi na obi to say besides get me the Kobi video. I think this afternoon when we have an editorial meeting, you people shared that video Kobi Ochredako. And then me ti Japan Mesa TV so why lucky. Japan Mesa Bolare busa say Japan Mesa e die na why wo secondi kwasi anoto and I don't want to talk about what I have done. Wo anka o Libya anka da homa so na mienu na anka de obodwom obi aba no kutabanse no twa nantem wi na wo di sika no be no me ajantrafo na de be di chiri and then suddenly bobo wi ni we onim nyansa chen obi a you know the budget the energy sector they be hwe no tietia bi and I understand the just say you na Jimmy nti we see nobody see you people as intelligent oh. That's funny, man. Nobody in Ghana, they are more yet or parliament. The budget to be passed. Nobody's listening to you people. You people can take a shit on your seats. Mubet may be able to no money. You're trying to live on TV. Nobody's going to pay attention to you people. You are just blowing hot air. We don't have time for nicompoons who run us through ditches, run us through shit, run us through debts, run this country down. Ghana, all these boys today, they were saying, yeah. E-levy, sorry, Ekontokwa, upon Kruma, Sami Janapo, Nitiwo, E-levy, betting tax, smoke tax, in Kwasiadia Yakun Yenina, San Kwasiafoyande, Omkotia Brimia, Yen do you understand? The budget is this. No, NDC, you cannot buy private jet. They all said, yeah. In 9. They forget so easily. You today, you people want to give the government advice. More. And I think of mine, can be any friend inside. And can remember a Bulgaria man, MA with all due respect to Nifrafo. When Nifrafo Munimian Sapa and Nifrafo, they can actually govern HMP before. And with all due respect to Nifrafo more Ghana, I didn't say this in a bad way. In Kwasia 47 more MP before. You people have no intelligence and the NTF to free mo. Mon Kwasia for Kufuado. Edin Kwasia Ghana nyina na mo so mo di president echi a okuta akonwa de si akonwom Ghana nante mo ntime tunufo and then kwasi afọ te se mo ntie ko bi ochirako we ni kese pa we
clear about it. Yes, say kinky now is 7 cities. And at time I'm wa 5 cities. If I now talk kinky no. Social media for this no
okay. The kinky no, you turn Takrady. Because me Takrady MP. Opposite EcoBank, Market Circle. You will be on ton rice near the friend Owusua. Owusua and Chiawana, you turn kinky or our book kinky 7 cities.
Fiti Rabeno started on 7 cities.
Oh, I know say NDC for Baba Imuna. Omsa so motor on 7 cities. Until be a bit me and checking. But that's because we who say 5 cities no more bar. I yank it and get it, Jenso Bia. Tizet it now be a quarter one who didn't want me. Sa size is your bonus 7 cities. Yes. Until I know say other places if I get Kenke, it be a 5 cities. But auto 5 cities so to 2. Teteno auto 5 cities some called D1.
Which means more time more ben.
You want to 5 cities. It's the same size now, no? It's 7 cities.
King no clear about it. Yes, say
enti anu nti yenjai de nkotoma amano. We nti yenjai ne nkoto abama mu de mutie hwe satie no.
To clear about it. Yes, say kinky now is 7 cities. And at time I'm wa 5 cities. If I now talk kinky no. Social media for this no
okay. The kinky no, you turn Takrady. Because me Takrady MP. Opposite EcoBank, Market Circle. You will be on ton rice near the friend Owusua. Owusua and Chiawana, you turn kinky or our book kinky 7 cities.
Fiti Rabeno started on 7 cities.
Oh, I know say NDC for Baba Imuna. Omsa so motor on 7 cities. Until be a bit me and checking. But that's because we who say 5 cities no more bar. I yank it and get it, Jenso Bia. Tizet it now be a quarter one who didn't want me. Sa size is your bonus 7 cities. Yes. Until I know say other places if I get Kenke, it be a 5 cities. But auto 5 cities so to 2. Teteno auto 5 cities some called D1.
Which means more time more ben.
You want to 5 cities. It's the same size now, no? It's 7 cities.
Tiasem. Enti yankotuma amano. Inti yankotuma MPP mra power. We ni kesiye pa kobi ochirako we ni kesiye. We yaka obi pentampe. Benyi di oshe papa. Yaka de boy you open tampe akwa we. We ni class prefect. We ni o pursue akwezi oprum dama akoi oprum. Yaka so obi prum akwa we oprum. We ni kesiye pa. En sama okeka. Yani abreso ne ton 5 cities ende hwe nanim tintin se T square. Hwe nanim tintin. Alibaba and the 40 thieves. Sa eyi camel na omode nam desert no so I say ni nua. Alibaba and the 40 thieves. Sa the favorite camel no near friend Hamdik. Wa won kohwe Alibaba and the 40 thieves. Eye boy no. Ai na or camel be favorite one no. Ali. Sa camel near friend Hamdik. Nenimu tintin za Hamdit. Kwasi ya benyi. Inti yango tuma amano. Wenimu tintin za Hamdit. Kame onano nam desert zo no de Alibaba and the 40 thieves ne koba no. Inti yanya den. Now, hwa de mame nchira wa de. Show no come starting midwemu. Me chire we jimi fo we ase. Next time no mka so we mo. Nwan. Now listen to this.
Na oreka bibi de aha na auto ne kenke. Na oche de first no auto na 5 cities. Basisi a waba 7 cities. Inti ya bede ya ba behwe no kwara owo because yentumi yamfa atsam yamfa nyeda ne yamfa nyasam. Na nankasa so ka chen yebutumi aba na ya ba bebisa. Inti ya ba bebisa kenke no oye no kwara no 5 cities na oda ba 7 cities ana.
Boche da bi.
Okay, inti kenke no ya hena
5 cities.
Oreka bibi de aha na auto ne kenke. Na oche de first no auto na 5 cities. Basisi a waba 7 cities. Inti ya bede ya ba behwe no kwara owo because yentumi yamfa atsam yamfa nyeda ne yamfa nyasam. Na nankasa so ka chen yebutumi aba na ya ba bebisa. Inti ya ba bebisa kenke no oye no kwara no 5 cities na oda ba 7 cities ana.
Boche da bi.
Okay, inti kenke no ya hena
5 cities.
Now met Ghana. Oh, Sanko Foko Kubusa Kinki runs a kinky saying 7 cities and I say 5 cities. Hamdikt. If Rupongona and Nimitin said T square eting crying, Udi a jantra for or catch a gunner for parliament. He's lying in parliament too. Nanuncio so say Hamdit. Sa if Rupongona, camel na Alibaba and the 40 tips, Omotenasono. Messiah, get me that camel. Alibaba and the 40 tips camel, and I'm fancham. Alibaba and the 40 tips camel on the Ruponga, the Nimitin say Hamdit. Or to parliament, say, Mammy wait on or say my market. Kwasiam penny or say my market. Adentra, yango to Obama, Amano. You see what? These are people in parliament, MPP for Jimmy. They don't respect you. Party no. Ubusa party say the entity eti yan to kwabesi. Ubusa monne say near party near tenra ben the entity eti yan to kwabesi. We beka some nana. We beka so Sremni way. We beka na way there is Eastern region. Me say party way. We some one question say party identity eti into kwa ebesi no. Ye be wo sekaya kopie me nhia. It should tell you that the party JJ Rollins catch them, the NPP, you know it and I know it. These are demonic incarnates. Omon kanu kre. Inti yantop the inti owns and the owns afobium. I'm sure. And you see, these people, they get the chance to do these things because yani Ghana for no, the media, some of us, yani more chance. And we do the same way. We the media do that because you see, majority of journalists on TV, so no. They don't see themselves as people who are intelligent enough. In the politicians, no, 90% of journalists in Ghana. Okay. Oma yene kobra sante. Etna TV so. Yes, soranopa na akwa we ni tupika no wedware no abone to powder ni tupika. Oye adanko ma so de trea. Ne to be pika akwa we akotena radio so na ye maame nom ye sisters Ghana 40 was say we de obeye morning show wakenkan a chen ye time na yada no na osua de na wabetena TV so abetena radio so morning show na oni abayu bi a ono so opejana motium na oye awa we tu miensa ni hu fifiri e chen obonsuofo cap baako e na anopom betena TV so a jomba ye nyina say omu be di atro. Now watch this.
Asamba could be so pure video so I'll be draw my attention. Abenetier. Can now MMDC here. Now 5,000 cities. And now MMDC on Doji. 35,000 Ghana city. Attack any Debbie or my neighbor check can no as in Kane how many years ago? 15 years ago, and I said. Nano ya imata bo mko enom de 5,000 bosume. Ena se omoja he. And 35,000. Ejimidi nyum we mo. Ye kate cost. Omanya emonyu nansa. Twen oma twen. Omanti ye kate cost. Aha om se de na MCs no mo ya nti e mom 35,000. Uhu de omo ye. Aban president isi anamu ni. Kane no metin fifre sa akoje 5,000. And Aben who said 5,000 requires akem. Aben who said me engine of growth. My 35 into you say no, oh yeah, buy cratch penny, I bet 350 million. Yeah, buy cratch penny. I buy cratch penny. Set in office. 30 office. Okofield. Okofield ko dey. Okoyeju. And the flood ye kuye nyina nya asem I buy cratch for your service near this bomb. 35 be dem 35. Semi wa no man dia na yo.
Omumienu omo share 8x. Hwade omuti radio so your morning show oba besia anopa tututu wedware abobodis size be 98 also your sem training onum kan transition ade akwa we ahye White Chapel omwe nyina ahye 8x adan ya winim we morning show. This is the timer the so-called foolish intellectuals are driving. They are stuck in traffic. This is the timer ye ma menum te trotrom ye teachers police for ko adwuma morning show. Enkwasiafo mienu wait wo ye ai na onim da bi bome nkomo ne na ase tum nenim ko ai bome nkomo na onim say time na MPP was no na MMDC say 5,000 and the 35,000 me bonyu amamo na omugu nkondwom say fufu boto tomran boto kekan kwasiasam misinforming Ghanaians. Stupidly misinforming people. And these are the people, some politicians who are Jimmy. Let's see anything. And they can say these things even in parliament. Oba Besia. What about size 98D? Emiao ugumu se ebumu. Ugumu egu. Edebia wasobo because ubumu I say 34 back in Siwichi. Ebumu. Obodis send ye tieni. I say sorry collection bowl. Obodis bako. A Pentecost for sorry collection bowl. What bet na ho unsua de. Inkrasam and then some keka. You spend half of your day putting cream on your face. And the foolishness they exhibit on TV and on radio. Now, Odinko yesem we no. And a Greek minister, mianka some nipa. Mr. Eric Opoku. Metene so sorry eba agrek mun sensem no kore eni nchirechiremu ene oboa meka just say agrek minister ne yewo no koko ase o ne ma me wo no oda koko nua koko so enti ono no eba agrek nchirechiremu okọ ho no say matese mo ka asem bi wa ma me educate mo Tom Brown bags no. This is what the agrek minister did. Okay, legendam no
asem ba ko bi so pie wa fidie so obi draw my attention mo say ya to DC for akatuam 67%.
Me na me kai.
Aha. Enti sa o.
Eti sen.
Enti sa. Obi a obetua ato DC for akatuam 67% ya wato Ghana mra.
Akatuam tumu aba odi.
Aye DC for 67 obi obeka bi ya wato Ghana.
Akatuam tumu aba ana em.
Yantro DC bi akatuam. NDC ba yantro DC bi akatuam. Na yentimi so ntum under law.
Okay.
Because DC for no ye capture mo under Article 71. Under Article 71 2011 Eurama committee na yete ye no. The report ba say yem pushu omonko special year friend award 55 award point 55 into omo akatua no every year be abetum 10%. Now 2016 year friend akonwa so no na DCB age 16,445 2016 aba we ba he no na wo say year be order 10% ma ni DC for no year be order 10% ma no when 10% na until time local government minister honorable Dambo just want him local government pa and no raise concern and no approve 10%. Enti bra mo be kono na so mo calculate tua o maka tua arrears ene esgasia e de ma mo enti o mo calculate ni nyina na DC bia no na ngara ka tua na kosi 32,000 kakra bi ne ka ho enti no and o mo tua arrears ene ade e de ma mo enti DC bia o start bia no also started from that salary because na yes salary our beto 32,000 no.
Okay, so
and na ote ya o say ya to agetuam but you know me ba to you na 32,000 no kra ya do to ho ya sama problem ya tax threshold no
ehwehwe wa aba
e do cost no pay no got 25% tax no e tu ko to pay na usika dodo ni nyina tax kwa ko be 8,000 na ma usika na yede
whichever way
enti ahwe em say a creative impression be say
whichever way
as a DC for yeah but that's not the case
whichever way unya kwase a obetena aka say whichever way hwe nipa dodo a wo misinform wo. It took a minister to come and tell you say we Jimmy. It took a minister to diplomatically come and tell you only Obana motos mu mienu Jimmy. Into what Ghana say go for na uti omo. And you know that the despicable thing about this whole thing, he did not even apologize. Honestly, in the bottom of no, they didn't apologize. Sa 98D not one. They never apologized. And on mutuo and ende ye dem tuo muka multimedia en kwasiafo. When we nobody go for about power. Some kwasia udi omatem is wedi omatem, eh? Some misinformation or disinforming for before a Greek minister ebe clear no. Munim nipa dodo omo say omadwene. Etumi mo bi ko obi. Etumi mo bi sorry for to say wo DC. Ya to akatim 35,000 out here no akobo obi tribu to say what de meka. This is dangerous. What they did there is dangerous, but onya the respect. Bema ojina wa ohuni bema onya bema o. Oya bottom. Ohuni bema into onima the kwento your friend be a friend self-respect. I need to apologize to the young, the old, those who are intelligent than me that I actually misinformed you. Ontuma nye. Kwasia we to jina ka say oku ono oku dato warning. Jimmy need to say utumi jina TV so episode didi okuja to atem na adwene da okuja to tim ya pai woto na amwamwa se amonche na ebetumi san kwase de we no moditi radio so he didn't even apologize Till date, this cement bag, this Tom Brown bag, on it, sir, 38 to 98 D not to one. They have not apologized to Ghanaians. It was the respect. Into politician bit to wa. About the sound kwasia for way, I can enter the studio and lie to Ghanaians. And that is what the NPP has done for years. And it's who could be a cheddar, who catch say, Onim baby, wabodi, onim se obwa. But he knows that there are journalists who, at the end of the day, Omwe Jimino support it. And this is what is happening in Ghana. Have you heard these people apologize to Ghanaians? No. Kwasia we channel power with radio so me na me boni show. Makin kan muntie me omunim hwe. Eni tina kede Japan hwe nim ka so wafunu se bofro Jimmy. Radio na ya fu na wote so. We mu nyina person no mototo kaba. May he so rest in peace. Ewuo na enya ntira na nka yede na kwa wetina kaba akonnwam. How did this happen? Eyede na beduru ha. May he so rest in peace. Eyede na we etina kaba akonnwam. How? National 98 BD na oten nchen na no sa eta mun san hwe mo ejimifo
abenetie can now MMDC ya now 5,000 cities and now MMDC on oji
ahe
35,000 Ghana cedi atagwe any
dabi omanya bo check can no asin can how many years ago 15 years ago anase Nano ya imata mo mko enom de 5,000 bosome. Ena sesei omoja he.
And 35,000. Ejimidinyu we mo.
Ye kate cost. Omanya emonyu nansa. Twen oma twen. Omanti ye kate cost. Aha om se de na MCs no mo ya nti emom 35,000.
Uhu de omo ye. Aban president isi anamu ni. Akane no metin fi fresa akoje 5,000. Hey. Aben who say
5,000 kwa say akam ebi
akam aben who say me engine of growth.
O man 35 into you say no o ya ban crash penny abeje 350 million.
Ya ban crash penny.
Aban crash penny. Set in office.
30 in office. Okofield
kwa den. And the flood ye ku ye nyina anya asem aban crash for nya asem business dey so bo
35.
Ana bom jiju omuzio. Omoto kan. Onjiju omoto. Ena mo betena ho. Ohimai na oman na assemblyman voi na Ghana wei na emekyerɛkyerɛ me de Ghana ekoso Erade nyanka omso Kevin Taylor di atem we mu omonse ateni. They didn't even have the decency to come on radio and say we render an apology, we are very sorry, we were ill-informed. The next time we will read about it, research. How many producers enkwasiafo we mu no mo say Ghana no Omama MPP MPCB eteki 98D. Na no nekasa kra kire se ontumi kinkan ti ase. And MMDC na ye ba mo suboi. Me say minimum we ye mo ofa. Ye de ne kasa we yi ase. Unim ya na wofa nimo on de me bankan enom de titi ha wo. Urade. You pan man so on myself. E better ne kutia any eduabo. Me obaso di matama na me say Japan man no. So on myself no kind of radio so. Obeso di atamana na obu ye sen ye de asantifo na ebeda ne ekutia ne eduabo ode anto abebo odua and we anopa ne tu nyenyenyan no abetena TV so adan ya me be ye morning show misinforming people and a idea omotaye it cuts across majority of the chief speaking stations. Yeah. Adebi omusaye about passports. Yeah. Me sinko fo we say yampe kwan bi so amfo mo amfa. You omu nyina mfrimframem. And black them out by not listening to them. I was see a stop it here sanko fo we. Omu no ma say Ghana. Omu no ma Ekufuado be say Ghana. Hwe ekua poki mu ne nkwasiafo ye o make. Also omu nyina tu afri Ghana got na buruchiri. Sa no mutie. And omu boja ntra wa buruchiri. Omu so omu ti aburuchiri ko school. Omu boa. And when when it came to passport.
But that is the challenge we face as a country.
O man me hu ade ya na meka say obi akwa wo kita health insurance waka hospital. Mo se passport, wo koye passport amate so. Nti ye mo se on. O man, me de be me nti ase o mi bisa. Any pa here benefit passport na be benefit e benefit to extent ben. Say dey na be ya passport no kita dey na be ye. And a Ghana card, then a Ghana card into me. And you say a tip passport so 30%. And took it at 150 Ghana, quiet passport. Okay, Mate. What we know Waka hospital no. Oman ne kwakra ne sen. And I'm say passport a be a priority ya my yen. As for my so be a nyan nkwana. Asanete. There be a passport on the den. Oman wo de boa me, the passport ye den.
Me de kwaji Western Union.
Wo de kwaji West, that okita Ghana can to win Western Union. Enti person say be a passport a be a necessity to the extent to say. The wakwa wo da hospital ni here passport. Enti ate so nti ye mo say.
That but say na make catch us. Omani de no ma be breed.
Priority no me de me.
Passport no ye the tip or clear the fire nim. Passport no. Ye the tip or clear e the fire chi. We be ko wa wo anopa oma ne ban na betin ku fa me chi. Me si we se be ko wa wo. Oma ne ban na anopa o. Kwabena sorry. Betin ku fa me chi. Passport ye the tinku. Ye the tip or clear ene e de a amon che de afra lax ene de fa ye chi. Se bia odi bia fa waso ho. Passport de ye no ye de tinku e de fa ye nufu ase. Kwasi akeka. Kwasi akeka. Oh say DJ no is not doing us any good. Look at this. Enti yenja Ghana bibia na yenkoye health nkwa. All the agencies, all the ministries should not work. Nobody should work in Ghana. Share Obabi, we know what Sikama so from Kodija. What Sikama we say of Kodija. That means Ghana no. Yenja bibia ni yanko health insurance nkwa. Me enye bibia bi mo Ghana. Yantam Ghana sikeni nyina nkozi hospital. Yantam Ghana sikeni yanko to hospital beds. Yantam Ghana sikeni nyina na into open prepaid meter. Energy ministry de mama ni nye bibia. Mujimi na ama mapanta nyina ite se frozen. We need frozen. These are low voltage. Wait, everyday jangopon. Na on na me yiasia e de adwuma wa adumo and morning show nti kuya unim no adum anope bia those everyday jangopon. These are illiterate, low voltage village raccoons. Inkra, Bema not to so, Yerika Kwaji Western Union. Kwasiana to one, Oba Americano, one for Ghana card nearby you. Kwabena Santi ever better Kennedy Japan basement or New Jersey County Crasso. One for Ghana card nearby you or the passport. As what work as Nitisa Kra, Ghana passport, Yerika Western. They just don't want to speak the truth. That is why they are government agencies. That is why when they read the budget, every government agency ministry gets its own allocation. So if you think, say, the ministry, that specific ministry is not doing enough, you tackle the ministry. That in the budget, this amount of money was allocated to you. And then why are we getting shortfalls when it comes to this specific thing? Sana journalists are analyzing your journey. Kwasi ampe go tine yasia ni ebie go da sinanim na fu se deche not yakondwom ai ginyame akondwa no ababa ni nsem na wahwe na mayigi ni sim ekua de wa unim no TV so anopa bia o na kurase ni we ni nam nkofo yi ase gigi sika Ghana card me say passport ya de tinku e de fa ye nufu ase erade 2 seconds so ye ginam oni kuma motivation na de bia mutimu se me charge we video we are the motivation no he na as Kevin na onya energy wen otimi kasa 3 hours ye nyina ye gi energy ni bi motivation no ai anopa ye na send motivation enwumbre boys omo hwe nyina ye be hwa menesi sugar daddy form na ye nyina because motivation intra sugar daddy is amoni kum kakra no mo hwe motivation ni afa nto aso sugar daddy is Yejirem obia nyabotre sugar daddy for obia nya se de onhwe no esi obekọ obomuna ai wife you tell ni wo hwe me boa o se de Kevin tell us the on to us ai oboa waje 2 seconds na hwe botom obe maintain be another 8 hours and sana masaba sugar daddy for o me hard fucking edu on ai so almost sign bibi ai watch the space sugar daddy for no edu time amebo you know why say Kevin said Kevin, the hard junior, I already you we or the first person I say, Kevin, no, and wife say, hey, they said Kevin, the video, papa, I was video baying. I was now share. I was, hey, Kevin, no, one market 30 seconds, one more 8 hours, obey you to check. She got this one for myself, one premiere. Jandam no yes, another one. John Dramani Mahama can't send me Mr. S, get me the John Mahama video where he spoke on the LGBTQ, where he said that I think we had the video a few days ago. John Mahama can't something a anti-LGBTQ bill no can't a year Christian Council for say Parliament omuyo modwuma nyina ewie because sa bill no ewu under ayedien sa Parliament ya is end ya be another Parliament it is a school. More terms afibia ana 4 years bia no ye to aba foforo sa parliament no ye guno na ye parliament foforo enti krata bia e wo sa parliament no se ye bia parliament foforo na sa krata no e wo se ye sa de ba na parliament sa hwe de biem enti ehu ni se krata bi ye de ba parliament ba ko na se ye ntumi ampasse sa krata na se ye bia new parliament na enye automatic se sa krata na ye de ba ye begya tum e wo se ye sa hwe krata ni biem ene na John Mahama ka se anti-LGBT kratano. Omde kome Ekufuado se one sign Ekufuado and signer a sako parliament omuntumanji antumuno. Or say parliament for free by or say parliament in a tenasi. Na speaker Sasha Kratano, parliament Sasha Kratano, no John Mahama dear. So we jitum, na some de beturi table swa. The all trying to say parliament ebedi sa jumano. Yin also a journalist in Ghana for Tiama, speaker of parliament akase, Sa Kratano, omun sanya wejuma. No mo ye wadwuma wi or some of the comma president we enye ade bia obi anim Speaker Bagbin Parliament of Ghana omatnasi a discuss sa anti-LGBTQ sa bill we ema speaker in this new parliament odinkan ka say sia bill ba ko no ewu mom sanya wadwuma foforo na enye ntem fan comma President Mahama sign it. So as a journalist who is abreast of the issues every single day kinkan your research you are supposed to be the person educating Ghanaians. Yes, I don't even need the video again. You are supposed to be the person educating Ghanaians about this bill. Say, and the Christian Council called John Mahama hono. John Mahama said, me John Mahama dear. Me tehano, ma ye ready. Parliament eye omojume wie na omo de sakrata de premier ada omo de beba no me de mensabe shase. Yanka Bayira Nshim, Yanka Bodi Nshim, and Yasaku Ra another station, Asantufo station, ya Peace FM. And Enkwasiafu we Saba Biem, Momianko another raccoon. John Mahama, some can you now muntie journalist or so no, or some you see, the GJ is not working. The GJ, they have disappointed Ghanaians. There are a lot of raccoons who are not supposed to be sitting on radio. Now, me say, Ghana journalism are saying, Kwame Despite. Oh, yeah. Mo Kwame Despite, no. So, the pokra catch me, Papa Kwame Nkrumah say, Kwame Nkrumah, no. Mo Kwame Despite, no. Or no, na say Ghana journalism. So, munya, but ya. Open nonsense journalism, abegu Ghana have a from 1990 and they say, Kwame Despite. On the Peace FM, no. Omo timi asay Ghana journalism no into one media house asay Ghana journalism in the name say I can radio you can kasa Kwame Despite and asay Ghana media. Yes, because you see Kwame Despite I in the media house need to say a media house a jandam ne propaganda atro. They don't even try a little bit to say a woman say nkofo muye Mumudo do amutomu ko school mu yenkurasefo. Mun update mo kakra. Mun refresh mo kakra. Kwame Despite onim every single day otie Peace FM. Atra omutwa nyina he knows. Kwame Despite ni media houses na we bie no Ghana no. Sa ni Peace FM ne de to so no. Omo destroy journalism in Ghana. Now, how can you, after the president spoke for all of us to hear, when the president met, the Christian Council, Mr. S, for some reason, I need the video. You see, I want to use the video because me pese Ghana for tidia me kana se send be ya improve we me di o matema kwase bi nka se ka tell di obi atem because you see consistent and deliberate and consistently omu di sa abone no omu pese omu fa kwan bia so omu gu aban ni ma se and Kwame Despite knows na me Kwame tie se me ka se me start Kwame Despite who stories for Ghana Kwame Despite obeka demu me say it was reported if Parliament passes anti-LGBTQ, if Parliament passes anti-LGBTQ, if Parliament passes anti-LGBT bill and sends to me as president, I will sign it. An emphatic statement. He said when Parliament is done and they bring it to him at the Flagstaff House, he will sign it. And it was emphatic. And he said this in front of our own Christian council that has now become the Devil's Council. So as a journalist, all that you need to do is, okay, when the tabloids are reporting, sometimes because they want traffic on their websites, the captions could be deceiving. Normally, when I see a story, I click and read because captions can be very deceiving. More media houses want traction. They want more people visiting their site. So they normally, especially in Ghana, they put some captions that will attract you to read a story. Until you only read captions, you are going to be misled 99% of the time. Into me, when I see a story, I don't just follow what we call the caption. I take my time to go in and read the story itself to know exactly the quotes before I respond or I speak on that matter. So we a journalist also with radio station. Now when even something like this, say president, because this is a quote. Maybe that wasn't exactly the president said. Your job is to take your time, research, look for the information, verify the information, and do what? And pass it on to the masses. That is your basic job. Now, I'm going to try and play the video and exactly what the President John Dramani Mahama said when the Christian Council went to see him at the Jubilee House and when he was speaking on anti-LGBTQ bill, what exactly the President of the Republic said when it came to this bill. Let me try and get you the video. Now, let me see. Okay, we have it here. Now, listen to the President. Thank you, Mr. S.
And so we agree with the Speaker to relay the bill and let Parliament, debate it. And if there are any amendments or whatever that have to be done, if the Parliament of the people of Ghana endorse the bill and vote on it and pass it, and it comes to me as president, I will sign it. And so we agree with the Speaker to relay the bill and let Parliament, debate it. And if there are any amendments or whatever that have to be done, if the Parliament of the people of Ghana endorse the bill and vote on it and pass it, and it comes to me as president, I will sign it.
Peace FM for the monte or say, Parliament in Yahoo. So Parliament etnasi ebobo and you see where to be the people's representative, the people's parliament, our parliament. Or Patrick say the decision Parliament will take is the decision of us, a year decision, because Parliament is a representation of the people. And the president, as a communicator, he was telling Christian Council, say, when Parliament makes a decision, when Parliament comes to a conclusion, it is the conclusion by the people, and that he, as a president, works for the people, and he will have no option than to sign the bill. And as a communicator, he was telling Christian Council, say, I don't sit here and I do things autocratically. I work for the people. I serve the people. I'm a servant. And the people's representatives are the people in parliament. It is a parliament bobo. It is basically the people of Ghana who have come to a conclusion that I should sign. So the people would demand of me signing that document. It was say Ghana for your representatives of parliament. That means that he has no option and he's going to sign it. And no. Now Mumianko Peace FM. Okasawi na Abrantie we.
Na no to fuy. Mampani asema okade nukwenye eya sempa. Ne mo ba bia atwima dwen na twetwema so ne se. Sa enwoma mu kuchegu nkata anim. Sam George mudi animu Reverend Tim Fojo mudi animu. Enna ye de ko mrase bedwafie gitum ye kase na na adon san no. Na bibi wo mu a enye. Ena ne ye hye na na do so no de 7 period so koto de ne bodwe. Nyanya ncha de wonko one side. Ene mampani mahama se ane oni speaker ya dwen yansa nkwankwele wo parliament ni mobo ho na de enya bi enyi film sa da nko da adu yesem se ne yeso mo enye yie
kebede na yo ya
Ghana parfo mo ma mu yiw enye mu yiw na sa de na akaya ho as leaders minim sa mu twade ato mo za mu tinchima na 7 period ye ni so ade na mo ye se ye ni so nyese mo kan mo de to na do wo Jubilee House wo mene na na aka se to sha na do so wo bu na ni die kwan so se wo fa sign se na mo da e na de duru mo so de mo si ansa nya relay na nyuma bu wo na nya ye yin film ti na mo ni se nyuma bu wo a enye na mo ma ye nyina bi anu tum e kan bi se na do san yo tum papa e ko tro mo leta o ka ta leta mo fa se ba e friend say na santi be di etuo se wunnim na de sa be na leta ne fa Jubilee House wo beto samia ti na bibi wo ti mampani so already wo twan bibi ku de wo mo nyi film wo mo yi film wie no mo de ba o be sign ni asu mo ne kasa de wo ka ta daily guide e mu se bibi ene ya bo
nkwasi asampa hwe obi papa wo hwe ne num tumu ase kusie hwe asema Jomahama kan yi hwe se bi oti Peace FM chirechirem twatro eto Jomahama so ene aban ne so we yensam chironi inkurasifo video me bochire we ya me chirechiremi ene inchirechiremi abrantie di maye akokora yi metiana abrantie bi otonamo Jefamco abattoir o si Kevin we jana samka de bi oba ha besresre nam Jefamco abattoir e horo ko sresre nam o mu mam kakra mo we mu nkurasifo en Kwame Despite oni mu anyina o na Kwame Despite so obodam o whiskey no twa na onena ma yede se de wa days no onim de ekoso nyina Kwame Despite no na mo no sanka obi na ti radio bi so na ese ni business anka wa twene lawyers e kodi ni panachi. But you see, they know that these people are destroying government. They are destroying lives. They are misinforming and disinforming. But they support this nonsense. Me saying kobi na tina radio bi so. Manisi sumina so. Eka say, hey, asama ko sini. Kwame Despite, yeso ton cocaine. And inchile wenya sika sana. Anka Kwame Despite lawyers beko ho. Nanso say omuti sa nyoma we nyina because it is going in their favor. Because it is helping them. Because in their mentality, no, yate party ma ekuobi inti almost say nipa, almost say nipa. And Kwame Despite, I make say yaka Ghana media nipa was say Ghana media. Kwame Despite. Look at some explanation he was given. Jomahama brought for Kayeno. He never talked about taking anything out of the bill. Parliament can take the same bill, bring it to Parliament, they will do what? They will say, fine, we like it. We want to put a new date on it and send it to the president. Did Mahama, Mahama Okasa Eche Peace Council, Okasi, were you away from, Mahama never said that. It is unquestionable for improve. Yakwasi somewhere in the good radio so. Now, do you know something? Say, Asante Kasa no kai mu ina mote. Okay, now, okawie na afi amanfo kai say wo jimi ana. Yenya de sa, yentina radio so nyesa no. Osaba ye kura say obe twatro mo. Omu ye konkonsanfo ye atrofo nti na hwe. Amanfo start bo nechi no, osaba entiaso obekan.
Wajia to me say bill na efa na LGBTQ no ebedu na nimo obe sign. Na msi mo ne kasa, opani wa kasa ye why adepa. Na momu no on the Speaker of Parliament ya adwen say they should relay the bill ɔmo nsa mfa bill ne mamra se bedwa fie na nkomodie ne nsakra bi bebe mo munya wie bibia no mo de ba obesan na me can madwen as a Ghanaian, as a citizen of this nation say it is a bill no me na na ya kese minim ni pa solid etiana na do was asem no ho ayen kan ho say oba ne bema be ba ne ba be wale bema ne bema be wale ensi na do sign ye kan bia ma ya hwe kran kan no be pa inti na bibi obi nim ana mo say ye satam na some George any honorable Reverend Intim Fojo ye taumachi ti se sabi na ntwe ne atacha no na namu ni se bibi obi nim me be hia nsakraye ansa na mampani ansan and at that time no mo si yankase mampani ansan no ene mo ni mampani na nado enni mi yi wakotina wo Facebook wakotina wo Twitter Instagram esa se hwan say me ye shallow minded kai nyaze mo di sin wotwe ye betwe nobody I don't fear the fig she yanga nu aja sagro ye de kwato de ne bodwe on emra na ya sujagu na nado dan kwaku fado so se won san be ne de na mu hu ye se ya soro abofo ye hu ni tema na de mo so memene na ya gazi mu twe adapa nyaze mo madapa we ebegba bubu ya pre kai won krase ni adapa we betwe bubu na pre ye be bi ofi nwuram ba bi ofi anyame wo ye mobo ye medi ntron for man no na ho minu mi no one company se Ghana be ye che o Ghana na sade kone nko ya mutianka no ntum aja mo pam ma no mo pa homa ne guru ebe pam ma no ye yim wa ha social media o de se yenzi wanya a credit once young. We must be fair and we must be bold enough to defend this nation.
These are the foolish people we have on radio. Crasinio. Oh, say he tried to come and explain himself again, and in the same process, he exhibited his highest form of monkeyism. Wemo, omo ina monkey no, ultimate canin show. Afetinasem, I the obeka yene say, ye John Mahama, say yemfa on his speaker kasa kwasia. In his first video, when he was doing the newspaper review, his conversation was totally different from what he was trying to do. This is what I talk about. Kwasia we awo, kwasia we bu ni pa e wo baso. Hwe ne nimu fin. Ya kan sam fa no wana ne ya on say afei ne nkran pan nyina epiepie. Hwe ne nimu afu se opuro trum abegina ho. Ai ena ye nso gwaina ena tupu ena Kwame that's when I so nkurasefo we so. Inkokuo ma we Kwame that spikes. Oni ne nam Ghana ho wakoto eye bolaka tim wo soro ehwe nkofo apempem. Oni ne so nkwase asem we so. Na so radio no, if you want the radio to work for the people and inform the people, kwasia where you tell him to apologize to his listeners. But Kwame that's why to nobody in same ada yamfa whiskey nsiwo na on se ne bo no onom na ombu obi aso on na car na car ye den. You need to leave a legacy that is better. Kweku tindi nkwasia se won se ne radio nyina egu. Nobody on this planet can sustain a year lies. Nobody. Kwekwa team tu ni fo an kwasi afo start here ene o sika che papa ene obo bra on send kwekwa team bibi egu ordinary dwuma makwasia on send kwekwa team he does not represent anything yet to krom ha on Jimmy and a grew mekama no hwe kurase ni we and with all due respect. So one classroom and just so you can do better journalism. No, journalism is not about you going to formal school and having formal education. You being intelligent, honest with yourself, researching and speaking on the facts. Na nkofo we no, inkokuo we mu no, inkurasefo asefo ma we mu no, sa jandamfo we mu no. Their job is that yemfa kasane na da Ghanafo, hwe so wasaba, hwe nkwase asama okeka. Any supporti Sam George, any supporti Jofuo, any any Jimmy. Shirt to Fumbi Shano, shirt Santuma way, ya the pump a conesi them, kurasa for them, Oka Manchima, and then the pump sofa, a manco for Tinim. Tan kurasifo way, Yasho Munina one crying. Yasho kurasifo when crying, and Opano with the TV so, and Kwasiakika. Adaya, Kwame, that's what I caught him a car, no Timukwe ye, until young candy radio once some. Kwame that's what I told him a car. I know Tim or footsteps to bed 30 and son of a foot. Na Pima, da Benny Baby you. And yet Tigana, as a song, Quasia, some so sad. And these fools, they keep misinforming, they keep disinforming, they keep disrespecting the people. Omuno mama Ghana say, anytime I say sorry at the Kufuor Asia. Now it was because he is the person who was able to let Ghanaians know NPP for inner monkey. The inner monkeyism was actually was exposed by Kufuor. Sanke Kufuor ambe di MPP enim wambe ye president MPP wa bemu anka omumu enri na ehihye omumu no their inner monkey, we would have never seen it and they would have destroyed us to the core. Inti Samede Kufuor Asia na de wayama Ghana me yehu MPP fo ne nkwasiafo say omu inner monkey adu bini na egu omumu no adu bini na egu omumu no emo mo kasama hu so madwene wo fom no be danyame se Kufuor be di Ghana so nanka we mu nyada ho guom ye ka say these are journalists we mu de omo ye nsamkyerofo na kwasia wetumi ko eyiase we ekure biase no akodi obi adenta ye say oyesamkyeroni na oba ye o oye kwatebeka we di oya de oye djuma o Peace FM anopa bia oteso na kwasia we ko eyi a na eyiase nkwara owu omo sepete owu gu nkurase adan a na otenkan oti radio so 2 seconds ye jirem Weni kuma kona koda.
Se weni kuma kokoda. Se wo hwe na weni nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman. Se weni kuma kokoda. Se wo hwe na weni nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman. Se weni kuma kokoda. Se wo hwe na weni nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman. Se weni kuma kokoda. Se wo hwe na weni nkum so a coalition center na kobo electoral commission for ho ba ye den eman.
Thank you very much for staying. You are still live on Loud Silence TV. My name is Kevin Akobedu. Live streaming on all platforms. We are live on Facebook. You can follow our page with Audio Respect page on Facebook, Loud Silence TV page on Facebook. We're also live on YouTube. Our page name is Loud Silence TV. Loud Silence TV. We are streaming live also on radio. If you have an Android device, download or go to the Google Play Store, download Loud Silence Radio. You can listen to the show live. Also, if you have an iOS or an Apple device, go to the App Store, download Loud Silence Radio. We're also streaming live on TV. We are on Multi TV. Search for Loud Silence TV on Multi TV. We are in 22 African countries, including Ghana. It's time for us to discuss the debate. Amano Kobena Ejapon flag bearer candidate. Flag bearer candidate Kobena Ejapon challenges fellow presidential hopefuls to a national televised debate. Amano. Yes, Kobena Ejapon say open debate.
I am looking forward to his policies. He said he doesn't want to debate because he knows I will expose the emptiness of his policies. He says he has a 24-hour economy that he cannot explain. It's as empty as an empty barrel. He cannot explain it. None of his people can explain it. They say they will be exporting lions and elephants. But when we meet mano a mano, we can debate and the country will see where our policies lie. When we meet mano a mano, we can debate and the country will see where our policies lie. When we meet mano a mano, we can debate and the country will see where our policies. when we meet mano a mano, we can debate and the country will see where our policies lie. And that is where we should go. We should give the country an opportunity to listen to us. But if he chooses not to debate...
Mahamudu Bawumia mano a mano in 2024, no jina stage, the koti abrem jina so. Na bregam o here debate John Mahama mra. Mano a mano na esiso. Na ne bema siso gen. Echen bazooka Mahamudu. Ne koti abrem no pe debate. Na wa chire economy ni mu. Na wa chire sikasem mu. Na wa chire senia na adwene dani timo betumi abo Ghana ho ban. In 2024, na mano a mano Mahamudu Bawumia na ne koti abrem. Na esiso. Na all pointing gaga and snitch. Ne kwate don na Bawumia kwate don si so ohia Mahama amano man to man debate 2024 na si so na Bawumia na kwate don ni si so na ope debate ade dia na ope debate na opese ochire Ghana for de obetumi aye de woni trim adwene a owa obi ni bi and the snitch Kobina Japan say ohia man amano debate omunyina mra ewo national television so Kobina Japan so be masi so the court don wa sorry ayila lao la bismillah rahman Kobina Japan so the court sorry also mano amano o se Mahamudu Bawumia o di adwojo bi di agina so wo di adwojo ni di agina so etima wo di aso nyina so ope debate enye debate or party headquarters so Kobina Japan the snitch so ope debate mu nyina from country to a fake soldier all the way to a fake businessman all the way to a gogome ose mu nyina momra na ono egina so me say sa akwara pedimoja dodo anase koto opedimoja dodo a ye di nsuo ye di frasudi de di afrem and this is reasonable. This statement from Kobina Japan, I expect Kennedy Japan, I expect mano a mano, I expect country, I expect fake soldier man. I want all of these people to accept this challenge, especially mano a mano. Ye pese mu nyina mu ye debate on national television so ni ye tie de we Jimmy pa. Enye do nim nyansa o. We are demanding for a debate. Someone ye debate per Bawumia statement in 2024. Time na ne court don gina so. Wanum edutumwa betesa na ne court don gina so na offer debate no. If Mahamudu Bawumia mano a mano I refuse wa accept debate that or some what ase say sansem no na kana na e dam na ye no. The NPP Mahamudu Bawumia's campaign team must study Oman who say they have decided not to comment on debate. Na some say Bawumia ne nim nyansa o party nim. Mo say Bawumia e na ben. Mo say Bawumia ne nim economy. Bawumia na nyansa ni wo NPP mu a mu wie mu de power ama no. Adentina you are shielding Bawumia from debating Kobina Japan. Why are you people shielding Bawumia from debating Kennedy Japan? Me kan Yankopon wosoro. Kennedy Japan is intelligent than Bawumia. Mo pa mu be debate. As much as Kennedy we Jimmy no, eba MPP campaign debater onimunyansa chen Bawumia. None of you guys qualified to be the president of Ghana. I have said it from Kennedy to Bawumia to Kennedy. Obia nimunyansa obetwe di Ghana so. But a Jimmy for Croatia, you would do nimunyansa kakra with Jimmy for them. And I can tell you on authority, mano a mano, Kennedy Japan, Bawumia cannot stand Kennedy Japan when it comes to debates. And if you have studied the conversation, Ushepa, Mahamudu Bawumia followers, no, they have deliberately decided not to speak on debate. In Kwasiafono Mudi Bawumia chini all the MPs, all the members of parliament, the former members of parliament, all the constituency, all of them, nobody has been bold enough to say, Mahamudu Bawumia needs to meet all these people and show the crafty powers. Ono na kwati abrem ni hu. Ya pesi di hu ne de pesi hu de ne kwati don gina so. Ya pesi hu de ne kwati don gina so de oye bema na adwene ye adwuma. This is a challenge Kobne Japan atwama mo kano for, especially Bawumia, because Bawumia has been somebody every single day on him economy, on him Ghana, and your yemami emblemuno Ghana na say no nimonshi on the atiasie. This is the time for Bawumia to prove himself to Ghanaians and say Ghana na say na enye on fault. This is the time for Bawumia to prove to MPP4. They are saying they are not going to vote for him because he's a liar and not an economist and he's a fake politician. He needs to prove himself to Ghana former MPP4 that he is the man they should follow. Right now, followers of Kennedy Japan, from tomorrow, you need to start the debate conversation. Followers of Kennedy Japan, from tomorrow, you need to push the debate conversation. Followers of Kentry, from tomorrow, you need to push the debate conversation. Country, followers of country, obia followers and push debate. And what I'm about Bawumia wa bon. Some person will expose Mahamudu Bawumia. Me say all of you should push. Ochina, bude mojiminti, monko TikTok. Mumudu do armont min kinkan chronti. TikTok na mope MPP4 because majority momuntu min tro. Muntu min type it. Into the biano voice note any TikTok. Mojiminti monko TikTok, monko guwa me monitor ochina. Munyina mon start ye pe debate. Kennedy call for mon force for a debate. In fact, I expect Kennedy Japan to respond to a debate. I was saying Kennedy Japan to me to me so no sube a debate, because when tell me second is with Jimmy. Meaning so nimi nyanso bet my debates papa bia unproven ho nkyere me. I know Kennedy is not intelligent to lead anybody. Bawumia is not intelligent to lead anybody. The 5 candidates are all foolish. I want to see among the foolish men who is the most wisest in the foolish men. I want the Kennedy followers to start this conversation. More person, more prove which I say, more candidate, say Kennedy Japan and the followers. More started debate, conversation about Bawumia for so penia. Ghana for be the difference between Kennedy and Bawumia. Me say, Bawumia call for Kennedy abodam. Bawumia followers, the moment they get any opportunity to speak, no mu di Kennedy atem so abodam. Sa small boy ya lawyer Nkutagyene ya sebi obat ashawo ni transfer so ne ho bebe sa botwe boy na ne ho fun yi okotena radio so asantebe mu e ka kire wuntumi e ka kire eye Kennedy se Kennedy abodam. Sa lawyer Nkutagyene small boy ya broken heart kwa menya so wenya bi Jimmy for ya 19 a oja adwonso yi Senegal 92 wan hwe bi Mali 96 se wan hwe bi Sa small boy ya your friend say botwe so de na kwase small boy ya okotena radio se Kennedy abodam. All because of internal elections. Now, the Kennedy Japan followers should prove to us some candidate in Bodam, more candidate in Nyansa Chamber Bawumia. You people need to start the debate conversation. We need a debate. Kobne Japan aka or say ohian debate. Na debate no ohian or them ohian or national television so because on Kobne Japan so we di concern che or started the MPPH concern we dia so person be the president mum person mo begina tum. This is the time of person prove which say concern o di no fa so. So if a snitch comes out of the snitch box to tell you people that he wants to debate, then the snitch has something behind his inside his sleeves. Inti se concern inaba, se snitch naba. No say mumbre debate on national television. I don't expect any of you guys to say no. Inti mo amoye so loud on social media na mo say mo ya Bawumia call for no. We want you people to be loud on debate. Makachire mo the followers of Bawumia, they know say Bawumia bon. They know Bawumia is empty. They know Bawumia is a joker. They know Bawumia is a liar. Na san kwase form social media editing call for them. Obi a obebusa Bawumia question bia no didi watem no. Why are they not pushing the debate agenda? Because near here and Bawumia pushing a debate agenda against John Mahama.
I am looking forward to a debate with John Mahama on the economy, on the country, on the governance. But I am looking forward to a debate with John Mahama on the economy, on the country, on the governance. But I am looking forward to a debate with John Mahama on the economy, Amano, we can, when we meet mano a mano, we can debate and the country will see where our policies lie. When we meet mano a mano, we can debate and the country will see where our policies lie. And that is where
he wants a debate. And the debate about on social media who are non-entities. I'm not going to mention your name on my big platform. And you know yourselves, termites of political jaundice boys and girls. We want you people to be bold enough to make statements on your pages. Because I know, my imagine some mobile di MPP ni bia tem. All because Baumia medi flag bearer and tiasie. Into omuhu fin amugu Facebook. Baumia. We want you people. We want you people to start the conversation. Komre Japan say ono de aguro nie ntokwanie mo 5 ni na mo mra. Enti Kennedy nkofo no. Ochina TikTok Friday. Debate day ochina. We want you people all to come together and let the NPP understand. In fact, Kennedy Japan should come out and accept a debate challenge. I want Kennedy Japan to make a statement tomorrow. Any platform you better say, wow, be interview Kennedy, be a catch Mr. Kennedy. Kennedy Japan the snitch say he wants a debate on national television. Obeye and answer when When you get the opportunity to interview Kennedy Japan, more bloggers, more radio station for anybody who gets the opportunity. And Kennedy or China Saoje Mike, say your campaigner, prove to Omo Mutie say you are ready to debate Bawumia to prove to Ghana for say Unimunyansa channel. You are ready to debate Bawumia to prove to Ghana for say Ghana na ya tutia MPP no the fault. You are ready to debate Bawumia to let him know say so your economist anka sampa anka wo Kennedy nka wo lose ska. You are ready to debate Bawumia or Kennedy because you want to prove to Ghana for say he is not the right person for Ghana to hand over our economy to and to lead the MPP. Ochina, the presidential aspirants in the NPP, we want to hear everybody accept this challenge. And I believe in the Kennedy Japan supporters. They be almost a Kennedy abodam. Akwarakwa when people ma no only opportunity to speak. Almost a Kennedy abodam. Bodam ni bi kra when people ma odiba omiechia only opportunity to speak. Kennedy abodam. Now this is the time to prove that Kennedy now bodam and abomia na abodam. Now, mano a mano. Ye pese ye hwese Kennedy wa bodam anasa Bawumia mum na bodam. Enti the Kennedy Japan supporters they need to understand say debate we a duly gadochi. I was said debate we a baso. And the Kennedy supporters need to prove to Ghana for say omo candidate no send Bawumia supporters ekas wa bodam no. They need to prove to Ghana for say Kennedy is not crazy. Because a Kennedy Japan and Jan Tumsobe debate against Bawumia and the other ones, then it means Kennedy indeed, the Bawumia of Fonekas or about them, they're true. He wants to hide it. So Kennedy, this is a challenge for him to prove to Ghana for say, on your bodam for. It is the ball is in your court. Come to Japan, Eddie, mano a mano naba. Into your chain mo Bawumia for. Your chain mo Bawumia for. Mo amoba Facebook no did obi atem Bawumia nim nyansa chen Yesu yate Bawumia de ye hu ne so politician yate Bawumia de MPP mu no obi anim nyansa chen yate yesi Bawumia mfa ne kote don be chechire mu yesi moma mo Bawumia no moma mano amano moma mo Bawumia ne mfa ne kote don be gina TV so no on chirechire mu nchire ye pese ye hu de kote abrem ye pe de kote don mu odin mo je si ye twan mu I am a card-bearing member of the NPP. I am a card-bearing member of the NPP. And I want this debate to happen on national television. Mano a mano. 2 seconds. When you kuma. Small boys. But the MPP na move Kennedy open top. Hey, but we ankwara we MPP o mo Jimmy o. Small boy team betina radio so Kennedy open top. Aden ya o te sadi na yebie so. Asama ka ba we ankwara ka che Kennedy Japan no no. And the time in do. Say Kennedy o open top and also a convertible a ye behwe. Kennedy say o your watchman and also o gate man a and I say oye watchman and also a gate man ebehu. So you open top and I say oye convertible a yebehu. Obi a watchman dia we Jimmy. So be a security dia oye okay. Ya bese we say Kennedy oye open top and I say oye convertible. Mo sorry na betina TV so. Oh Kennedy Japan. Kennedy Japan abodam oye open top. Ye bia niti so dia ba omi ankwara ade bia edamano na mo ka mo di obi papa tem. Would di obi papa tem all because Kennedy say or person challenge Baumia. Would we be a man catch Kennedy say or no you open top. You be any triso. About damn now sa small boy we a butchy small boy also a lawyer. Now this boy to me better radios. Hey politics pa Mrs. Sa boy need to better radio so. Now asefwa okumasi okotina radio so ka say entafo no mo asantimemu no mo to abama NDC no omo tutia MPP no omo reasons no eye pathetic just say just say osi asefo o just say MPP for asefo ya oye MP okotena radio so asantimemu e ka kire no say ade a omo asantifo ye ma entafo no omo tutia MPP no okobuti omo so say adenti na omo tutia MPP a or say more reasons no the man a pathetic reason. As someone cannot say, let me show you. See.
Me vote a me ankasa me nyae no. Does so change ba o me abebre. Because they will vote for me, especially that Zongo for no. But still we are there am pe MPP. So what you be am na obuso am say what is the point? If say ye de mo ankasa mo krom ni e de ne bae. And still, you people did not vote for him. You kind. And sometimes one of the reasons of the Bamano is pathetic. Apart from the reasons of the Bamano is pathetic. And sometimes one of the reasons of the Bamano is pathetic. Me vote a me ankasa me nyae no. Does so change ba o me abebre. Because they will vote for me, especially that Zongo for no. But still, we are there am pe. MPP. So what you be am na obuso am say what is the point? If say ye de mo ankasa mo krom ni e de ne bae and still you people did not vote for him. You kind. And sometimes one of the reasons of the Bamano is pathetic. And sometimes one of the reasons of the Bamano is pathetic.
Ya semi obi na no aka. O the presidential candidate akọ constituency. Unya so much vote HM presidential candidate no. Na ubusa inkremofo ana zongofo no mo won say adenti na odi omunua ba omanto ama no. Unwo mo so mo jimi ana. Ana unwo so mo nwene. Nti oye nkremoni ana so oye teni nti. E wo se zongo ni bia uhu no zongo no. Sebi o wejimi nti o so toma ba omia. Ono asantini won te ase. Nti on te ase say ono enya vote change the presidential candidate. Na adenti na zongofo no omunua no wabodama. Na say say boy we to no omu zongofo no go to be able to think for themselves. Omu zongofo no constituency say omu ni nyansa to even reason for themselves. Say it does not matter nipa no. So we are looking at who can help us. Sa asefo we hu zongofo so majimi en hwasemi okae o see omu tutia ba omi awie no ono ko zongofo no ko busa adenti na mututia munua na o see answers no de man e pathetic time nyansa nim Just say boys we omo muntafo. San kwasiafo boys we they don't respect intafo as antimemu. Obuzongo for so much Jimmy. And so catch them say Napo yako menshia ne constituency. Na Napo enya 100%. Na wako catch eye asantefo no good menshia na Napo eye MP on say adentina man to ama Napo every say oya asantini. Na omo ema original. Obeso che say omo ya asantefo nkwa de Napo Jimmy cross omo tomano. Now what kind of analogy is this? When an MP in a constituency or to make us in the constituency, no, answer some of the man for the reason why they decided to independently make a decision that will favor them and their future. No, it is pathetic. Eh? That word, you know, or just say Santa for the zongo for them to about for because one, they cannot reason for themselves. They were supposed to reason the way he reasons, and why didn't they reason the way he reasons? Because Jimmy. And what's not radio so kind of otafo wo bunkremofo mo nyina so magimi ontias say aden na nkremofo ha mututi aba omia intini tirimu no unkremoni amantom aba omia no you give me a reason it is stupid. Hey, I was zongo for ochina omo press conference guys say hey now zongo for mpenifo imam for mpenifo mo otafo impenifo a omo wo otafo a omo ye nkremofo zongo for ugizo me nkwasiafo. O small boy any politics na abanti na yejimi a otu egu echi I say yetete ton e wotafo oto a egu echi wo asefua eto a egu echi ka wo kodivu anka anyem wo ekọ asefua eto a egu echi anka kodivu na wonne ma kodivu afo kura anka ya chi wanyem kwasia ya to abama. We give a whole presidential candidate waba na wenya aba a chensa presidential candidate na. Are you not surprised? Say presidential candidate, you know, are you not shocked? Say onya papa. Can't you see what you were selling was full of shit? The candidate you were selling no wasn't a candidate who was appealing. Zongo for no muti zongo no, enta for no muti wono. Omo nyankwasiafo. Inti wu se enta for ejiminti. Odi odwan ba na o hye batakari e hye jalabia oye tedi nti oso toma no. No. Onya kwasia. O busa nipa na nyanse da ni tirim emwa nipa na betumi di aboa no nti aye den na MPT ko tina radio say the answer they will give you is pathetic. Hey rade nyankopon asempa o
me vote am yanka se minya no do so ten ba o mia bebre because they will vote for me especially that zongo for no but still oya dey a mo pe MPP. So what you be am na obuso say what is the point if say ye de mo ankasa mo krom ni e de ne bae and still you people did not vote for him. Ye kind and sometimes one of the reasons of the Bama is pathetic. Apart from say pathetic and sometimes one of the reasons of the Bama is pathetic. Apart from say pathetic no I was see sua hu nyansa and sometimes one of the reasons of the Bama is pathetic. Apart from say pathetic no I was see sua hu nyansa and sometimes one of the reasons of the Bama is pathetic. Apart from say pathetic no I was see sua hu nyansa.
Sometimes in tough for any reason on mama adikudento muti otiti about me ano a pathetic na I was almost as sua hu nyansa. Hey, you see na Mahama ono ofriko Mahama no nyetani ana Mahama onyetani biem Mahama of Barcelona Mahama of Nicaragua Mahama so etani adentina zongo for no constituency to Mahama now wa betina radio so catch am say omo reasons na pathetic no mun also musua hu nyansa na o sa ko back ma zongo for na sa to ama wo kwase ampanyi we eto a egu wechi anka otu ya musukuru anka ya nyem politics na yefo asanteman na yemu nipa ni bi yembu ntafo ntira yeni asantefo ni bi yebu ntafo so mo jimi ntira ubie wa no as a member of parliament o catch your constituency say reasons until you want to our candidate abra the two candidates were coming from the north. Yes, so be otizongo bi na enkremuni. The two candidates were all northerners. So if your people decide to vote for you, a nigger with an ass like you, and decide to vote for John Mahama, then it means o candidate on your candidate or you appealing omo hu nimpo so ye enkremuni Omo ni so oya munafiki. Na when you time. Now, if they have a reason, a solid reason, na mpenifo ne nkwara akɔsa light ejina wiem ato amajo mahama o ka kyerɛm sɛ ɔmo reasons ne pathetic nyansa nim na ɔmo nsua nyansa mfrim o ya santini nti ohu tani a ɔwɔ constituency o ya boa ohu o ya santini ba entafo nkwasiafo ya ohu ɔmo sa na ɔmo ade to ma o ɛkɔ parliament saa zongofo na wo so ɔmo nim nyansa their reasons are pathetic no saa zongofo esebi ɔmo na ɔmo ne ɔmo nananom ɔmo fra ɔmo nananom free dem ɛsɛ ɔmo nsa ɛkɔto abama wo ɛkɔsefua ɛnna wotina radio so oti akrate condition mu oji sika ɛhwɛ obusua ɛde bi di ma asa betena Kumasi radio aka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ ɔmo reasons ɔmo de to ma wo a ɔmo oberi MP a ɔmo nya nyansa ɛtuti aba omia no ɔmo reasons no nyansa nim pathetic time na ɔmo nsua nyansa mfrim wo yɛ kwasia woyɛ kwasia pii wonnim nyansa na teni ana zongo ni bi obesa ko sala ya to abama no Quran na sebio odidi eye Muslim sumechi no Quran ni ndi ni ye because asema waka say tie omo nananom waka say tie omo ma wabu omo nyansa nim tia say omo reasons ni pathetic na omo mutina Kumase etina santimemu etoma awo no omo reasons ni pathetic asantifo no mutina santimemu eto abama aba omia no omo reasons anya pathetic on sa omo so a omo ya santifo na omo te ba omia omo te Kumasi omo toma aba omia a oye teni no omo reasons nya pathetic na yede na santini ba etoma nkremoni omo de omo reasons nya pathetic but nkremoni na ohun sa ba omia nka no kura otuti ano no sa nkremoni no ni reasons nya pathetic wo anka okurubi so anka bu ebebu no zongofo no omo bu ade omo bu mra omo ji kebi mami kebi ndi asem wo kan Nigeria ka bu ebebu no asem we uko bie wa no eko kan no Nigeria say omo reasons for voting for John Mahama and voting against Bawumia na pathetic come twa usikan ekum and we sit in Ghana na yes so nkwasi asem we so small boy o me see hwe eto egu nachi owo Cote d'Ivoire anase anka owo Malaysia anka ya nyemu no dadada eto egu nachi odenam Kumasi esa de kopem ma eto a ebobo nachi so ofre no ho bema wo hwe eto a ebobo akora we chi a ofre no ho se bema me say anka onam eye Malaysia anka owa anka ya chi no anyemu no. Mr. S, what is that? Asefo Jimmy too much. Asefo ya John with dinkremufo ne zongofo mo eye de otafo atemankasa. Boy we also ko pacho. I was said the young and the older omo the constituency omo yenkremufo no they need to rise up against this boy. Enimtiana doso do. MPP for enimtiana doso. Ateni na doso. Nipe mu yiyimu no asantefo no bi eldo aye too much. Aye too much. Ase se yenya muden. Me nuanom asantefo no bi aden na mo yesa. Enyiyimu ne too much. Enyiyimu na ma party ase yo. Mo da ho opposition eyiyim sentafo adwene nkremofo adwene om de tuti aba obi e pathetic. Hey, what you say? Mr. S, get me the reason for pathetic. Get me the definition of pathetic. Na me read na me cheche mu nche nkremofo na se. Do you know what pathetic means? Me person me read exactly. Na afi me cheche mu dwom ema omom koto abama wa udi omatem no. They will know asema wo catch them say. Do you know the meaning of pathetic? Say obi akoto aba. Mrs. Let me just read this one. This one is easy. Let me place this on this. Hey boy we pa utumi ko gina o constituency ka kire omo to aba ema eti aba omi ase omo ye zongofo na aba no moto ye no omo reasons ne pathetic. Hey boy we pa ba menchiro. Besides, I have this one. This is the reason. This is the meaning of pathetic. Say, opesa otiasia any word no use any. Pathetic. Definition from Oxford Languages. 1. Arousing. Pity. Just say, ayani mobo. Erade Nyankopon. Or see reasons that mama ya money to tia ba umia ewo on any constituency was zongo no. Pathetic no or say arousing pity, especially through vulnerability or sadness. You guys will be a vulnerable out here. Or say reasons na modema esa motuma eye mututia ba umia no. Reasons are Mwankasa no aseche se mobo ema mo ho ye mobo esa ema mo ho te se mwankasa no munim mo left from right mo vulnerable munim se dia mo dwene ma mo ho you are vulnerable the vulnerability and I say mobo sadness just reasons are modern man no adekodi tia mututi aba omia no just say ewurade jankopon. Are you serious? And this guy will be working again tomorrow in your constituency. Obesa ko zongo penyini ho, obeko zongo fo nkora na wo say, "Monto aba ma me na memba mu MP." Hwe weda oyuzi ma mu mpenifo eni zongo fo. Pathetic. That's the meaning. Arousing pity, especially through vulnerability or sadness. Ohumu se mo ho mobo. But you say, bro. Or see reason I'm mobile no, bro. Sadness, vulnerability, or bro. They say the boy does not even respect the constituents. This is the word he used. This is the word.
Me vote a me ankasa me nyae no. A dog so change ba o me abebre. Because they will vote for me, especially that zongo for no. But still, we are there amumpe MPP. So what you be amuna obuso say what is the point? If say ye de mo ankasa mo krom ni e de ne bae and still you people did not vote for him. Ye kind. And sometimes one of the reasons of the no is pathetic. Apart from say pathetic no, I was see sua hu nyansa. Sometimes one of the reasons of the no is pathetic. Apart from say pathetic no, I was see sua hu nyansa. Me vote a me ankasa me nyaa.
Possible be no kind pathetic no. Some of the dictionaries definition of the man say miserably inadequate. You can say pathetic, miserably inadequate or very low standard. That's the meaning of pathetic. Because miserably inadequate or very low standard. Reasons I'm the man or who say my general form on one constituency tafu. Real crowd erade. I'm so disappointed, Hey, Ghana pa at this point, Boys will move. These boys don't respect you guys. Some boys ready to me among they don't respect you. Even constituency amoto abamano or some we a low standard. Miserably inadequate. Hey, or say reasons are more than man on a pathetic reason. You need to learn from it.
So when you come kokoda, so we shall when you come so coalition center na kobo electoral commission for home by den MIA. So when you come kokoda, so we shall when you come so coalition center na kobo electoral commission for home by den MIA. So when you come kokoda, so we shall when you come so coalition center na kobo electoral commission for home by den MIA. So when you come kokoda, so we shall when you come so coalition center na kobo electoral commission for home by den MIA. So when you come kokoda, so we shall when you come so coalition center na kobo electoral commission for home by den MIA. So when you come
guys, Mapon, I feel very sad, We've done 3 hours 36 minutes. It's okay. Tomorrow I'll be here. But this is an advice to Tafo in Kremufo, in Tafo Amunyina more Tafo. A member of parliament, Amuko Salai to about catch them we a low standard. We are miserably inadequate people. You can't even think for yourselves. This is not a joke. I'll meet you guys tomorrow. God bless you. Be good. God bless you. God bless me. Have a wonderful night. Abuache. Good night.
Yo, we are best fishermen. No answer my Abuache. You will for Belgium fan. It was better Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Super why round what? It was for Belgium fan. It was better Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan. It was the Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Yo, we are best fishermen. No answer my Abuache. You will for Belgium fan. It was better Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Super why round what? It was for Belgium fan. It was better Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan. It was the Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? I want it. Original. Yo, we are best fishermen. No answer my Abuache. You will for Belgium fan. It was better Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? Why you're here? Super why round what? It was for Belgium fan. It was better Belgium fan. It was two Belgium fan. It was the Belgium fan. Why you're here? Why round what? 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 Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Yeah, we papa no. What one is the motto? Why round what? Why you're here? Why round what? I want it. Original. I will move for Belgium fan. I want better Belgium fan.